Happy Monday, everybody.
Hi. Happy Monday. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Addie, Wicked, Brooklyn. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How are
Great.
you?
Y'all look beautiful.
Can't complain. Who's listening?
Beautifuls.
So let's say hi to everybody and hi to everybody on Addie's side of the board.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody
Addie's
over in my
friends.
on that side too. The whole two of you.
Hi, Eddie's peoples.
We're dual streaming again. So let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Velvet. Hi, Paula, Patty, J Freak, MTT, Barbie, Tanya, Susie B, Mel B, Rach, Christina B, the bees. So many bees.
It's the beesies.
Patty S, Teresa, Sheila, Linda, John, I think
Reading up on
Franca, Joanne Klein.
From my neck of the woods.
Hi,
Welcome, Joanne.
Welcome.
I think we're good. So
And Tanya on my side. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
we're still trying to figure out, how to navigate the dual live at once, but we're getting there.
There's lots of me looking up at the Lord.
So tonight we're going to talk about whatever we just watched on TV last night, whatever you want to call that.
It was good.
Hail Mary. It was so good. Such riveting TV.
It was so good. I can't wait till next Sunday.
Can you?
We should ask them to pray the rosary for another
Look,
episode.
Brooklyn, you got a compliment there.
Well, look at you, Joanne. Thank you.
Yeah.
Joanne, you're gonna freaking make me cry.
And
That
I
was
agree.
so sweet.
And I agree too.
Thank you.
I love her.
Thank you,
I love her.
Joanne.
I think we're in good shape.
Yes.
Hi, Tanya Chapman. And I'm going to play the intro. I got into a bit of I'm in trouble. I'm in some hot water right now off my last Instagram post, which we'll talk about in a second.
He's got a grande boca.
I don't care anymore. So it is what it is. Let me play this intro and then we'll get into it.
That one on. Yeah, he is. He's fabulous. And he's on the inside scoop. Pull that one on.
So before we start the recap of the show, breaking news, and I can't play my breaking news banner anymore because the music is copyrighted. So there's that.
Breaking news. How's that?
Breaking news. Okay. Usman now has some other whore that I didn't mean whore. I meant whore.
Don't call her whore.
Some other woman who
Bonehead.
is now his
Flavor of the month.
New boo.
And I'm sorry, I can't. I have absolutely no sympathy for her.
John has had enough.
I can't. I'm sorry. It's stupid. I don't believe it. Usman's been on the show with baby girl Lisa, then with Kim, and then for 2 seasons with Kim. And, Kim's on Pillow Talk now, talking all this crap about him, this, that, and the other. And now we have the next girl who is third in line, not even sloppy seconds, troppy seconds, whatever. And I don't buy it. I don't buy any of it. I buy 0.00 of it. It's just
I mean,
another
look,
woman.
It's all BS. He's dying to stay on the show, right?
Yes.
So he's grabbing another American that's willing to make the flight that also wants to be on the show, and they're like, "Let's do it. Let's do another episode. Let's do it." You know what I mean?
And like, how stupid are everybody like believing this? Like that, like, how do you believe like, oh, now the third time's a charm, and like now, like, now this woman's younger, so like, he tried it with the older women, like, with
Yeah.
Lisa and Kim, and now this woman's more age appropriate. So this time, guys, she's the one. She's the one that's gonna make him happy. And like, we've had Lisa on this show, on my channel, many times where she said, Usman will never come here. There's something up with like immigration, and Usman will never, ever, 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 ever be over here.
First of all, why would he come here? He's only known in his little part of Africa, right? He comes to America and he don't have the show. What's he doing here?
Excuse me. To quote Candy Burris, he is worldwide.
Not the candy quote, Wicked.
Okay, maybe not. He's Africa wide.
And now she's like the next one, and like people are like, oh no, this one's the real. How stupid. It's the same people who want to like dog everybody else. Like, oh, Larissa's a fake, and this one's a phony, and this one's that. But oh no, this girl's gonna be the one for Usman. How stupid is everybody? Like, really? How stupid
I don't think
are
anyone's
all
going
of
to
you?
believe it. I don't think it's going to be believed. I don't.
Look what Kim got on the deal. Kim's on Pillow Talk, making money.
She did well. Let's be honest.
And I actually watched Pillow Talk.
Going there,
I heard Kim talking all this crap about him, but I'm like, but you guys were like, Kim said on Pillow Talk like what we all knew, and but then the whole season, the 2 seasons she was on with him, like she was like, oh no, it's different, we're in love, blah blah blah.
She was all in. She was in love, apparently. Now she's out of love.
And now she's saying like, oh, if I could turn back time, I would have gotten away from Usman faster.
Not only that, but like, I have to say, as a woman, as a 40-year-old woman, she embarrassed the crap out of herself.
Of course she did.
I have a son. I have a teenage son. I can't imagine. First of all right, you flew there, whatever. It's not believable, but you're in love. And then the sex scenes and her begging, and
she had to beg him, and like she had to give like a PS5 and a MacBook.
She spent.
Most times there wasn't.
Please penetrate me, oh God of Nigerian music.
10 grand.
King of Nigerian music, Usman, Soldier Boy. Please, here you go, my highness. I present you a PS5 and a MacBook. Please penetrate me.
Did he write a song about the new chick?
Could you imagine like being like in their family and watching this woman do this?
So what's the deal with the new chick, John?
She's younger, so now everyone's saying like, "Oh no, this is the one. He found the younger one, but he's still found somebody who's going to be on TV with him." It's like it like, and like I don't know, like this is why I hate this show so much, and the people that follow it. Like, I know you guys in my chat are great and smart and know better, but like they're like, "Oh no, this is the real love this time." Like really.
I love people in the chat are saying, well, they've known each other for 3 years.
So they've known each other for 3 years. That means you were cheating on Kim with this woman and also Lisa.
Exactly. I was going to say, why haven't you mentioned her?
And he had a
Why
girlfriend.
don't we know about her?
He had a girlfriend before Kim.
Yeah.
I mean,
the one
like
he made the song about.
they were on before 90 Days. Usman and Baby Girl Lisa's first season was on. It was 2020. So
COVID.
Yeah, COVID. So that's that.
So in 3 years,
so-
he's had 4
And we're in
major
2023, unless I can't do math the right way. Like 2023 minus 3 is 2020. So you were cheating on both baby girl Lisa when you married her with the yaks and the goats and the fucking shit that you brought to the mom's house, and then also Kim. And also
So
Kim.
true.
But I just want to know, has Usman made a new song about her?
Of course he has.
Because you
That's
know
why
it's
he wants
true
to be on
love.
the
He's
episode.
got the baby girl Lisa, then he had the, Kimberly,
Himbali.
she needs her own song. I mean, she does have apparently a wedding dress line to create, to promote.
And we're supposed to sit here and be like, oh God, this is the time. This is the true love now. And Lisa was on my channel so many times saying how Usman will never be here. There's something screwed up. He will never get admittance to our country.
But did she say what?
There's something going on. Because don't you think he would have been here by now? If he would have, if he
Yes.
could have been?
I think
Absolutely.
so.
Y'all remember this? Hold on. This is them. Here, and we'll
What is that?
true love always. You don't remember that? TLA?
I know.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then TLF was true love forever.
Oh, and then there's, don't forget Zara. Thank you, Paula. You know that one.
You don't
And-
remember doing that in school? Oh my gosh, that was funny.
And this is insane to me. Like, and Brooklyn just said to me while we were backstage before the live ended, she goes, well, what if this girl wants to be on TV? Right? Didn't you just say that?
I did, and I'm being honest. You think
Well,
she
then don't
loves-
fucking
you
go
think she
on
thinks
this
she's the
show.
one? She's like, shit, I can get myself on 90 Day, and if him and I don't work out, which they won't, then I could be on Pillow Talk and get paid.
Well, yeah, it paid off for Kim. And like, I saw right through Kim.
You know what, John?
She
I'm gonna
was
have to stop
she was
you.
like the next older woman, and then so Usman's gonna like drag his poor mother down like the road again with another American that he's not gonna marry.
John,
How many
the
times
mother
can we
is-
watch the
John.
same thing?
John, his mother is in on it.
Of course
It's
she
all
is.
planned. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that Kim really did love him.
I had high hopes for her.
She did.
I
John,
actually
I
liked
don't
her at
think
the
he loves
beginning.
her.
I know.
John, listen to me. I don't think he loved her at all.
Oh,
But I think she was
I
a
agree with
fan.
that.
Yes.
She was a fan, and she thought, "Wow, he really
Of course
likes
she was
me.
a fan. She was super fan Kimberly. She was a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Just like this new woman, Kiera, who like knows all about me. Like I never heard of this woman before. And she
Wait,
goes,
she
well,
does?
yeah. She goes, well, I'm from Jersey too. I go, well, how the fuck did you know I was from Jersey? Huh?
Whoa.
Or the
Look,
fact that she
Go
knows
to my
who
IG
you are.
and look at the last post I posted because it's
Yeah, I
getting
didn't
a lot-
see
it's getting
that.
a lot of traction right now. But she's like, well, from another Jersey dweller, I would think that whatever she said, like, I'm like, how do you know I live in Jersey? Another fan of the show is
So
in
she not
Usman's
only
pants.
is a fan of the show, but she's a fan of John Yates.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
And she said I've always found you funny. So I guess she's been following me for a long time. Like I don't, she was doing her homework
She
on me.
gave you up right there.
Hello, super fan number 2. Younger version of super fan number 1.
And so another super fan of Usman's gonna be, and you know what? This time she's younger.
How
So
young are we
now
talking?
y'all believe it because now Usman, because dating 2 old broads didn't do anything for him. So of course, if he wanted to date a 3rd old broad, that wasn't gonna work. So now it's time for him to lower the age to like something like age appropriate.
John,
And
I don't
this is gonna be the
think-
difference, guys. Now watch. They're gonna be happily in love. She's gonna move to Nigeria because he can't move here. And speaking from everybody in the Garden State, Kiera, goodbye.
John, I just want to point out, Mom probably needs a new goat. I mean,
True.
old goat
True.
is, a couple years old. She needs a new goat.
True story.
Goodbye from the Garden State.
Hi to Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Ugh. You know, and like the idiots, like they're like, "Oh no, why are you being so hard on her?" It's because like you're an idiot, and a fan of the. You're clearly a fan of the show. You watch what happened the last 2 seasons with him, and now you're thinking, "Well, listen, I'm a young one, and you know I could be on the show, and then we'll make people believe that we're in love." And I can't anymore. Zero. I
Well,
can't
buckle
do
up,
it.
Buttercup, because that's going to be on a season.
You know, I started out doing this. You know how I got popular? I'll tell you. Because I would live tweet and I would say things like that were just on my mind and I had no filter. And that's what got me popular. You know, I would say things, even ask Angela. She'll tell you, she goes, Johnny, I never met anybody who just speaks from the heart and just says what they say, and like that's why I respect you so much, Angela. You know, and that's when I was being hard on Angela.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wicked. Wait, Josh who?
Josh Seatler, whatever in the hell his
Oh,
name is.
Oh,
God.
Now to all my people who I love so much in the chat, that you all know I cannot send super chat. Wicked does this every time because she knows I can't send one. So please, someone send a super chat for me. No, for John, but in my, how do I say, honor. I will love you forever.
We got like super chats. We'll take memberships.
Yeah. you guys
Traveler's
already
checks.
know.
Cash
have them.
apps.
You guys already know.
Subscribe.
It's going
Hit the
to
like
because
button.
you'll all find
Are
out.
traveler's checks still a thing?
Oh,
I don't think
know.
so.
Remember, like back in the
I-
80s, like everybody always had like traveler's
my
checks.
God,
Like, remember
yeah.
that?
Yes. American
This is-
Express.
This
Oh.
one is from my channel. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
Oh, but Wendy means it to me. Wendy,
How do you
make a
tell?
comment.
Mel
How do
B,
you tell
thank
us your
you.
channel and mine?
Huh? Because I have them both up and I can see them popping. Like I said, I'm gonna be looking at the Lord a lot.
Listen, I don't have a channel, but I'll tell you straight up.
Thank
Wendy
you, Susie
wrote
B.
that for me.
All of them are
Oh,
doing it now.
and that's my
Wendy
Susie girl.
and Susie.
That's my girl. Thank you, Susie. Love
I
ya.
I love
There's
Mel
love
B
for
stuff,
you.
though.
They'll be
Thank you.
No,
Oh
but-
my God, this is like this is crazy. All these super chats.
But like, you know, when I first started, I would just say what was on my mind, and like, you know, I kind of like, you know, if you want to believe, you know, it's like you're full of shit, John. But like, I kind of like toned myself back and didn't speak like. But like, you know, at this point, like I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna call it like I see it, and that's it. And
Wait, you toned yourself back?
yeah,
Did I miss
believe
that
it.
day?
Trust me, I have.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Oh, Ro. Do you guys see this? These people are gonna make me
Ro.
cry. Thank you, Ro. You guys are amazing. I've never been on a live when there was like this many super chats at once, and I'm overwhelmed. That makes me like emotional. I'm sorry.
It never fails. It typically like I would give, and then Ro would be like, "Bam, $100 right after me," and everyone's like, "Wow,
Yeah.
Well, listen, $100 will get you a crotch shot. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, I could only hope, you know,
That's
That
really
might be,
sweet,
you
though.
know,
It
coming."
really does.
You know, it's rough out here in the streets. So we got you know
Gotta
we
do
got to
what you
make our
gotta
money.
do.
But like, I cannot support. Love. You want to answer that one, Addie?
I'm free to do whatever I want outside of my own time. I don't
Like-
have to answer to anyone. And they know what I do and have no issue with it. I've discussed everything with everybody. and I'm a free person.
So Addie,
Wait,
like,
wait,
are
wait.
you like in Severance, like where like you're supposed to just like be in like
I'm
the
not
moment
changing
of
any
work
walls
all
or
the
anything like
time?
that.
Wait a minute. What's a juxtaposition?
Juxtaposition.
What is that?
Like it means like you're in like two places at once when you shouldn't. Like you're juxtaposed.
Okay, so moderating and being on panel are two different things, so this doesn't even
Yeah.
count.
Yeah.
This is because I'm up here with a friend. And I can do whatever I want. But thank you for caring.
Joanne, thank you for that beautiful comment. Thank you, Joanne.
That came from my channel, by the way. So just expect stuff.
but yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mel B. You guys. This is getting too emotional for me with all these things.
But honestly, like,
Thank you,
I have been
Cheryl.
holding
Cheryl said
back.
it
I
right.
know a
That's
lot of
what
things
I
about
meant to
this
say.
TV show. I know a lot. A lot.
John, Mel B.
And if I didn't know a lot, I wouldn't have the hundreds of thousands of followers that I do.
True.
If I didn't know a lot about this show, about
Wendy.
production,
All right, I'm done.
Yay, Wendy.
I can't do it anymore. I can't
Thank
do
you,
it.
Wendy.
From
All right,
John's
I need
channel.
a minute.
But I wouldn't know what and that's why people follow me. Like, and I know a lot. If you don't think I have cameramen and how do you think I get the tea I get? Like, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, but like I can't sit here and be like, oh, look, Usman. Oh my God. Usman has a new girl in his life, and now he was smart enough to pick a younger person. Right?
That's okay, love. No worries. I'm absolutely fine. You're fine. I'm glad you're here.
Like, I can't applaud that.
Yeah, because it's malarkey.
It is malarkey, as Joe Biden would say. It's just malarkey.
Malarkey.
So it's hard to, I guess, see it.
And now we're gonna see Usman on again with this new woman who's younger because he had to like make a decision. Like, I can't keep going after the older women. My mother can't stand this conversation again. Like, and despite a GOAT or a PS7 or a MacBook 15 or whatever they're gonna throw at him,
I mean, come on, John. The goat has to be getting old.
He needs a new one.
Hi,
And don't you think his mother is tired of this?
No, she collects from it.
Thank
She
you.
does.
That's for you, John.
John,
That's
come
on your
on,
channel.
John.
Which one?
That Instant Karma, the one that's up there now. She's my friend, but she's that's posted to your channel.
Thank you, Instakarma. I appreciate that. I have my broken
Like,
horn.
can I just say, like, I'm not, no BS. You this is like the best people in this chat right now. Like, you guys have such a good heart. You're so generous. Like, this is crazy. All these super chats, I'm like overwhelmed by it. I am. I really am. It's just so nice of you guys. And
Hi,
you
Gina.
guys know that John is putting this all away for a very good cause, which I'm sure you guys are aware of what
And
that might
it's
be.
really nice. I'm going to cut you off because, but like,
Yeah,
thank you.
What do you mean? It's for a good cause.
Piggybacking off what she just said, I really appreciate it. I mean, like, these lives are, I appreciate everything.
And you've had a
that she
few
does.
good lives here
Membership, the
lately.
super chats, even
So
you
nice.
viewing us right now and like being here and watching, I appreciate
Yeah.
everything.
I'm like overwhelmed by that.
We all
That's a
like
lot.
I was done with this stuff, and
Yeah.
y'all talked me back into it. I was done.
Yeah.
I wanted nothing to do with anything online ever.
And he's not lying. I literally was on the phone with him one night. I said, John, these people adore you. They love listening to you while they're cleaning or doing laundry or, after work at night, something to do. They love listening to you. And you need to, you owe it to them to come back. And I was right.
And I said, if I come back, I'm going to be different, and I'm not going to placate the show. I'm not going to go with the fakery. And just like tonight with this new Usman post, I don't care anymore. I've been hard on Amanda and we'll get there in a second. I know we're already half hour and we didn't even talk about the show yet, but if I'm hard on somebody, it's because I'm not trying to make anybody's life miserable. And then people are like, well, John, you're bullied all the time and you bitch about being bullied. Well, you know what? I love when people play that card. You complaining about getting bullied, John. Well, there's a fucking difference about what happens to me and people who I'm not on TV. I'm not on 90 Day Fiance. I'm not on the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Bitch about being bullied.
I'm not. But I get the treatment of, what's happening, getting shit to our door, the police, and I don't want to get into that, but, it's a lot. And, I didn't sign a contract with TLC or Bravo.
Yeah, you don't have a camera.
If I did, listen, guys, you want to tell me being bitching about bullying? Yeah, I do bitch about it. I do because, and if honestly, I could be live 24/7 about the bullying that's being done to me and what's being done to me and everything else. But no. These people sign contracts for money with Bravo or TLC and they put their stuff on TV. Right? And I've been at this longer than most. I mean, I am one of the original 90-day bloggers, me and I think Starcasm were the first two to talk about this show. Okay. But I didn't sign up and write a contract and I've never gotten paid from Bravo, TLC, nothing.
You don't have a camera crew.
Yeah. So listen, if I was on TV and this stuff was happening, I could be like, yeah, you know what? I'm on TV. I'm a public figure like that. I'm on the #1 rated cable TV show on Sunday nights. So you would expect that. I'm just a blogger talking about the shows to everybody else.
And can I say something?
Yeah.
So I actually did. You guys know this story already. I've told it in the past. I actually did sign a contract with TLC. And I was on 3 episodes of Say Yes to the Dress, and I'm not going to tell you which episodes, but it is what it is. And I have to tell you, you know how John's saying being a blogger taught him so much and he knows so many things? Being on those 3 episodes taught me so much about just how fake reality TV is. Because it is. It's so it's aggravating to watch sometimes because just that little 2 days of filming, and I was like, you want me to say what now? You want me to do what now? Yeah, it's just, it's hard to watch.
Wait, what did I just see?
Welcome, Rebecca. Welcome, Myra.
Oh my God, Susie B. Amira is friends with Kiera. Kiera is Soldier Boy's new person. Kiera went to Vegas for Amira. And see, a fan of the show. She was already following me.
She's following everybody.
Just like Kim. Kim was a fan of the show. And you're going to be like, oh my God, another super fan. God damn it. I want to slap everybody who thinks this is real.
She watched the show.
Boom,
she was
boom,
a fan.
Boom.
So she DM'd Usman.
They need a good slapping is what they need.
John. So she was a fan. She DM'd Usman. She said, I'm friends with other people on the cast. If you want to shoot a season, I'll come down and be your next girl. Let's do it. And there it went.
But sure, another American woman is going to be there and fly to Nigeria and listen to his horrible fucking songs because they're all fucking horrible. You don't see Soulja Boy on Z100 and K2. Have you heard one of his songs on the radio, Brooklyn?
No. And by the way, yes, I said that, Joanne. That's what I was saying. No, I've never heard it. No.
And this is why he's, and like, what really annoys me is the fact that TLC expects us normal, rational people to believe that this is a new love story. The same bullshit with Darcy. I mean, it's the same thing. Usman is the new Darcy. That's what this is.
Ro. I know.
It's the same thing. Usman and Darcy. It's the same thing.
Do you think Darcy will get another season? Because that show is awful.
I don't know how Darcy lasted past one season. I have no idea.
He's starting to look like the Catwoman.
Yeah. I mean, like, and I like Darcy, but like, she's out of control. And I don't know how, like, her show is on 3 seasons now.
I don't know.
I couldn't make it past a half hour of her first episode in her first season. I'm like, nope, can't watch this. Can't watch this. Nope, can't do it.
It's horrible.
Thank you, Jay Freak. But this is a new Darcy. We have the male Darcy,
thank you, Jay Freak.
which is Usman. It's crazy, and then TLC. I guess goes to people who are just dumber than usual, people who have no intelligence, and people who believe whatever they throw at them, and and TLC is winning because, like,
oh yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I'm the bad guy for calling this Kiera girl out because she's the third in line to keep Usman on the show, so he can, like, keep plugging his horrendous fucking music. Like, okay.
And it's pretty bad, guys. It's pretty bad.
So should we get into the show now in this recap of what TLC made us watch yesterday?
Let's do it.
Let's start with Jasmine and Gino, since we're talking about fakery as it is.
It's a hard time with this.
I'm just gonna one disclaimer, because I'm just gonna throw it out there. If you pick up a CD or a hallway or a hot dog, I'm out.
No, wait for Kiera and Usman's season, honey. Then you'll see a hot dog down the hallway. I'm sorry. Oh, John, that's the limit. Oh, too bad.
Oh my God.
Because I don't care anymore. You're making me watch the show. You're making me blog about it. So I'm gonna tell it like it is and how I see it. And I've been holding, and you don't think I've been holding back? I've been holding back on, like, what I've really been feeling and thinking, because, like, I'm friends with a lot of the cast, and, like, I have to, like, lay off, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't care anymore. I don't. And this show is terrible, and I will put a spotlight on all the terribleness of it. So that's that. The yummy.
So, it's. And Brooklyn's going to get mad at me for this one. But I cannot.
I smoke my cigarette right here.
Like, I cannot get past Jasmine's nails. And then when I think about, her conversation and the butt plugs, and I'm just like, she's truly vulgar. And, I don't like her, but I do. Every time she, like, points at long nails, I'm just like, oof, that had to have hurt. But, I just.
She is, listen, I'm going to tell you what we call Jasmine in Brooklyn. Ready? She is a disgraziata.
Disgraziata.
She is disgusting.
I would call her Butana. A Butana.
She's a Butana disgraziata. She's gross, disgusting.
Let's not forget that Jasmine was a paid whore that Gino paid for.
True.
But,
I mean,
But like the same way, like, we're supposed to believe their love story because Gino found her on a sugar baby site, a whore.
But I will say, this whole scene in the kitchen with the fucking potato.
No, let's not. Oh no, let's not get there yet because I have a lot to say about that.
But I'm bursting. I am bursting. I have to say one thing. This guy for 2 seasons has been beaten up by her, things thrown at his head, called names, sexually put down.
Why the fuck is he with her?
Hold on. He's been abused physically, mentally, verbally, but don't ask him to use the wrong kitchen utensils. He's out. That's when he chooses to toughen up.
And look, I said, wait, hold on.
Yazoo!
I said, pick your battle. Like,
What?
I mean, it's like, who was the chick who did the machetes on the last one? I mean, maybe he could add, like, she's giving him a machete to, peel a potato.
But wicked. Wait,
we're jumping ahead. Wait,
throw your line?
Stop. All right, let's talk about their scenes, okay? And then we'll get there because we all have a lot to say about it. Let's get in order, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Jasmine's at her new place that Gino has to pay for.
Yes.
Which is $3,000 a month in living like in Star Island, like in Miami, or like we're like the rich of the rich live in Panama with this view, and Jasmine deserves it. Why? What? Huh? What? Explain it to me. Why does Jasmine deserve to live there off Gino's dime? Why?
Because she's preparing for her life in the United States.
In Michigan.
Right.
Well, listen, honey, you're not going to get that fucking view in Detroit or Canton or the hell Lansing or
John,
wherever you live in Michigan. You're not going to get that view. That will never happen.
They've got the 7 Great Lakes up there. Come on. She could have a beautiful lake view.
Uh-huh. Where it's cold as fuck all the goddamn time.
I did have to ask when she was like, I love this place almost as much as I love Gino. And I'm like, wow, that says a lot.
Well, there's a lot of things that come out of her mouth.
And she just wants to live the high life. And Gino's been paying for it. Let's not forget last season when he came there and he took her on vacation to a resort. And then the resort wasn't good enough. And they had to go to a more secluded resort because Jasmine needed it.
The man is an engineer. He is a smart guy who makes great money. Yes. What is going on here? Like, what is happening?
The amount of work that she's had done from when they filmed to the confessional.
Oh my God.
Wait.
How disgusting in the airport with the red lipstick all over him. I almost died.
How embarrassed.
He was embarrassed with that too. Did you see the look on his face? He kept looking up at her and looking down.
That's what I'm saying, Addie. That's what I'm saying. He definitely went home after last season, and his family and his friends and everybody in his little town in Michigan gave him an earful and said, you need to be tough with her. You look like an idiot. And he went back there.
Oh, no. Wait, Brooklyn. Wait, the friends and family don't approve. Oh.
Here we go.
I keep writing that down in my notes. Another family who doesn't approve.
Where it's warranted.
So he's there and he's tired. And, I have to say this. And I hate to defend Jasmine right now, but why isn't he jumping her bones?
Why does she treat him like he's 2 years old? Who wants to sleep with their mother?
But so then if when you get there, you haven't seen your fiance that you're trying to get the K1 on, and the first thing you want to do is sleep with them. I know that would be my case. You think for your loved one.
I don't think that's his thing.
Yeah, I'm with
it's not his thing. No, not at all.
I think I know why. Because he does not like doing that in front of the cameras. That is not his thing. He doesn't want, she's forced him into it before, and then he gets embarrassed. he doesn't want to do it anymore. People watch it when he goes back home. He don't want to do that crap when there's 8 people in the apartment staring at him with a voice thing over him and cameras.
Latino!
Yes, I mean, some guys, if you yell at them, they can't do a thing.
Yes,
They're
agreed.
dead in the water.
Yep,
But then why is he still filming?
because
And
he
she's-
has to.
And she's saying,
He has
well,
to pay for the apartment.
the
Yeah.
K1 visa is taking you so long, so I need to live like a queen. You know.
Can you
where do
imagine when
think
they're
you're
intimate?
going,
Like,
honey?
no, I said.
Where do you think you're going when you get to Michigan? Do you think you're going to be in a palace by the fucking sea, like where you're living now?
Very different.
Come on, baby. Now, come on, baby.
You're not
So,
going to
maybe
Miami,
tonight-
sweetheart. You're going to like Michigan. Okay.
Oh, but baby, he's gonna love it.
Ugh.
And then he's mad because, like, well, this is a nice apartment. And, like, and she's like, this is where all the rich people live in Panama. And we're right there.
Wait till he finds out Dane lives down the down the hallway or
Exactly.
something like that.
That should be fun.
So then Gino, goes to sleep or takes a nap or does whatever he has to do. And then, next morning or next day, Jasmine apologizes to him for forcing him to have sex.
Which he didn't partake. I mean, she could have been butt naked, dancing around in front of him, and he'd have been like, "That's okay, honey. I'm time to take a nap."
You skipped the whole part of the best.
Go, Addie, say it.
Because when the dog was trying to get him out of bed, did you not see the dog? He's all like trying to get him up out of the bed. How long was he laying there? He must have thought he was dead.
I would play
Okay.
dead too, like a dog, if I were him there in that house. It's like he's afraid of her.
Yeah.
Get up! Don't you know what she does? You don't know. Get up! That's what he was saying. The dog's
So
been
now
there.
let's get to the golden part of their scene on this show. So Jasmine is cooking dinner, and this is all so fake and rehearsed.
You think so?
It's so horribly faked and rehearsed. Brooklyn, you're a smart girl. Don't tell me you believe anything that you just watched
John,
on the
even
show.
if it's rehearsed, why this part? There's so many things they could
Well,
fight
listen,
over.
if somebody tried to make me plant-based meatballs, I would run the other way too. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying.
No, I'm
rather
sorry.
eat dirt.
No, I'm not on board with that, John.
You think that this is real?
John Yates. There is
Brooklyn girl. I
Listen
almost
to
said,
me.
I almost said your name right back to you.
okay. Okay. There is literally, I'm not exaggerating, at any given moment, 50 things that they could have a fake argument over. Pick one. They agree on nothing, they're completely opposite. Okay?
And a cutting board and a peeler is
We're
the
gonna-
one they want to pick
We're
the battle
gonna
on.
have our stage fight that America's gonna believe about a potato.
Yeah, but you don't understand if you don't.
So
do
you
things
think
right in the
that
kitchen,
Gino was really that mad about no peeler and a cutting
you
board?
have to use
No.
the right equipment.
So
No.
what are you saying then?
I think a couple things. I think Gino has issues. Addie and I have spoke about that, right? I said I think he's on the spectrum, right?
Yes.
And she agreed. I think that things like that do in fact bother Gino.
Okay, well you have to put that aside. You're on TV, so
no,
that,
but you can't,
can't.
John. That's a part of who you are. You can't put that aside.
unless
However-
they say it on the show, then no, I'm not. Listen, no, I'm not taking shit from anybody, including my panelists. I'm not.
Clearly.
I don't believe it.
Clearly.
I'm not. I'm sorry. This man. Now, and I say that was staged and rehearsed and fake as fuck. And then Jasmine with her crocodile fucking tears, right? I didn't, no, Gino, I didn't mean her. No, sorry. Look, all she did was ask Gino, and again, despite let's make pretend like this is all real, that it happened on a first take, that it was completely genuine. Try to wrap your heads around that. Okay. So, and then I would be on Jasmine's side, because Jasmine I'd want to make him a vegan dinner. So she makes plant-based meatballs. Maybe that's what set him off, because he,
Thank
Gino's
you, wicked.
Italian. So I, as an Italian, would never eat a plant-based meatball. I'm sorry.
No, of course not.
Like that, like I would throw it away, or at somebody, or the person that cooked it, to be honest with you. So she makes him this dinner, and then she asks him to peel a singular potato. Now I would get the knife out, but then I don't get in trouble, because then people call. But she gives him this big butcher, like the big knife.
We missed a gifted membership somewhere. Thanks, Mama Bubbles. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Thank you.
Wait, who gifted?
Oh,
I'm trying to find out.
let's see who gifted. Oh, somebody gifted. Hold on. Wait, what is that? No, it's not mine. Hold on, wrong one. Did we miss a gifted?
Unless it was from a previous membership.
Okay, so while we're figuring it out, so Gino, she asked Gino to peel a singular potato, like not like many potatoes, one potato, a patata, a pototite.
And a beet.
And Gino, listen, like I didn't have a peeler growing up. Like I can slice, I can peel a cucumber, a potato with a knife easily. Like you don't, when you don't have a peeler, it's
But
not.
do you have a cutting board? I mean, come on, a man's got to have standards.
And
Not
you didn't even
a
need
peeler
the
and
cutting
not a
board to
cutting
peel
board.
it on. Like if you're peeling something, she didn't ask him to chop it up, right? Where you would need the cutting board. She just asked him to peel it. And he's like, well, there's no cutting board, there's no peeler. I can't work under these conditions.
Don't expect me to peel no taters without any.
Who are you,
proper-
Hitler? Like what you want me to peel a potato with a knife, and then the peels won't fall onto the cutting board? You crazy bitch, you. Like, pick your fucking battles, bro.
I will admit that I was really struggling with him doing it with a knife. I'm like, going,
This is
he's
what
not
he
gonna, he's
wants
gonna have
to
a potato
fight
this
on?
big.
This is what, like, listen. Let me see if I
I
have
mean,
a
the
vegetable.
knife
I can peel
didn't
it
look
real
that
quick. Hold
sharp
on.
with
Let
the
me
way
see.
he was
Let me see
peeling
something
it.
real quick. Okay, keep talking.
I can't help but feel the way I feel, people. I don't think it's fake.
Gotta have
I think
standards.
that he was standing his ground in his brain. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
See, right here, Susie, that's exactly what I was thinking the whole time he was cutting it. I go, he is cutting into that thing way too deep. Peelers would have fixed that. I would have been like, no, we got to wait till we get a peeler. We can go have some McDonald's or something or whatever they have there.
But I thought it was funny because I mean that was a big knife that she was using to cut regardless. But I'm like,
And did you see the way she went like this? Turned around and she went, are you trying to scare him? I think so. I think she's trying to intimidate him.
who was the one on Jamie and from last season? Machete Girl.
Oh, Chris.
Chris. Maybe Chris should have been there because Chris probably would have no problem peeling these taters and carrots. Oh my! I can only
Again,
imagine what John is
I
giving.
mean, guys, in the chat, like, do you get where I'm coming from? I just simply think that out of the million things that they could have had a good plan, because I believe John, and I think 100% they have planned fights, right? It's all bullshit. But of all the things they could have chosen, I don't believe it would be a potato.
Like, goddamn it, I don't have a cucumber or a fucking potato or anything that I could do. But like, I grew up like, in my house, like we
So
didn't
did
have
we,
a
John.
peeler.
We never had a slicer ever.
Yeah, like right, Italians,
Ever.
real Italians don't have peelers. Like,
How about this? How about this? Even when I was in school, I would need my pencil sharpened. We never had a pencil sharpener. My grandfather would take a knife and sharpen his
exactly,
pencil.
and whittle it down. And like, I was hoping I had a cucumber or a potato or something. You just take a steak knife. Not
Yep.
not the big old butcher knife that he was using.
No.
You just
No.
take a steak knife and you just slice down, and it's easy.
Maybe if he wasn't using the butcher knife.
I was peeling cucumbers like when I was like 8 years old. Like, and we had a peeler was like fancy dancy, like bougie. Like, no,
We didn't have
peelers.
that in Brooklyn. Sorry.
And
I always had a peeler. I actually took a fingernail off with a peeler once.
and
We
for
never
Gino,
had like the appropriate stuff in my house. Like we never had the if my mom put salad on the table, she didn't have the what are they called, tongs? It was like a spoon, scoop it out.
yeah, or use your hands.
Yep.
Like my grandmother, like mixed the salad with her hands. Like, oh,
True story. That's right.
that's it. And it was fine.
It
I mean,
tastes even better.
you got to give them creativity points for disagreeing about a potato, peas and carrots. I mean, potatoes and carrots. Come on.
Crazy.
And then she has to show him
Crazy.
like how to peel a carrot, and like that's how you go off down the carrot. Like that's what you do.
I don't know what was happening in this story. I just
And he's
don't
like,
know.
I don't have the equipment to work. Like I can't live under these conditions. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh God.
Hi, Dawn Marie.
Hi, like
So you're saying you don't believe them?
I think that's what he's saying.
That's
yeah.
pretty suspect to me.
You can peel anything with a knife. Like, but Gina, there's no peeler, there's no cutting board, I can't work. Stop yelling at me. It was one fucking potato.
I know. It was weird, wasn't it?
It wasn't Hell's Kitchen. Gordon Ramsay wasn't there. He didn't have to peel a whole bag of potatoes. It was one singular potato.
I mean,
Something
they
was
were
off.
Yukon
and one
Gold, which are
carrot.
harder to peel.
And one beet.
They weren't Idaho. They were not. They were Yukon, which are harder to peel.
And this man had a nervous breakdown over like him trying
It
to
was
just peel
bad.
one fucking potato.
It was pretty bad.
And this is what we're watching on TV.
Yes, it is.
I had to laugh because when they went back, they were showing her peeling the carrot, like with a knife, just like really like, yeah, a carrot would be easy, but the tater wasn't so bad.
And he doesn't want to have sex. Thank you, Addie. I was just about to highlight that. He doesn't want to have sex.
Yeah.
Why is he, he paid all this money for her. He's paying for her, like, bougie $3,000 a month apartment where, like, with the view of all the rich people. He's paying for, like, the plastic surgery she's getting done to her face because clearly in her confessionals, she looks like a different woman.
Yeah. I mean,
and-
she's had a lot done.
She's a quilt.
Completely
She's
looks.
had a lot done.
I wouldn't really recognize her in her confessionals, apart from the show.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks great in her confessionals, not so
Yes.
much on the show.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell she's new teeth. I think she's had maybe a lift or a new set of implants. Definitely her lips.
A lot.
Yeah, she's had, because in the scene, she's looking very tired and little old looking, and then like in the confessionals, you can tell she's had a
And then
lot.
she has to put him to bed.
I
And
think she
then,
enjoys that part because I think she likes to mother him.
and then
It's
Gino
weird.
has to change his fedora for his nighttime sleeping cap.
It's weird, guys. It's freaking weird.
He gets
He
cold.
needs to sleep with a hat on. What
Yeah,
the
but he
fuck
gets
is like
cold.
what?
He loses
I mean,
the
you think
temperature on the
it
top of
changed
his
to
head.
like a beanie.
Does anybody else think it's like as funny as I do?
He changed his fedora. Like Mr. Rogers changed his
John says
sweater
it's funny.
and he takes his shoes off to go to the land of make fucking believe. And he had to change his fedora. He goes, well, I need my nighttime sleeping hat. And he puts a baseball cap on to go to bed.
It's crazy.
I mean, could we at least should we get together and send him a beanie?
They do make hats for bedtime. They're really cute.
mean,
They
you
have
know.
some little ruffles.
Like the old like hats, like like with like the old man's nightgown, like with like the one piece, and like with the hat, with it hangs down, like that type of shit. No, he put on a baseball cap to go to bed with.
Yeah, this guy's got a lot of issues for real.
It's a snug fit. It doesn't fall off in the middle of the night. And I think he only sleeps in one position, so he should be good.
Let me change you, baby. He's like, well, I need to change my hats for bedtime. Like it's like it's like he's going from like a cocktail dress to an evening gown type of shit. Oh my god. I can't with the show. I can't
Thank you for
anymore.
gifting, Wicked. Wicked.
You're
Wicked time.
welcome.
Thank you, Wicked.
So
Thank you,
Sandy,
Wicked.
Franca, Big Hair Don't Care, Bubba's mom, Instant Karma. So thank you all. Enjoy
Yay,
the
Instant
membership.
Karma. You got a membership on
Like
his
Gino
show.
should be like in like the old
Well, that's what he
tiny
is.
men's nightgown, like with the hat that like like went down there with the one piece nightgown, like and like the candlestick holder, like he's like walking down the hall, like that. You know what I'm talking about, like that image, like
No, I get it.
The thing, yes.
But this is all real, guys.
It is real.
Y'all think this scene wasn't manufactured? Of all the things to fight about in the world between Gino and Jasmine, the cutting board and a peeler was the straw
that's
that
why
broke
I
the
said
camel's
it's
fucking
like-
back.
But that's what I said. Of all the things they could have fought about, why this?
I mean, you got to have some standards.
I don't know.
I was just trying to cook for him.
Quite the fight they had.
And listen, Gino doesn't mind paying tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars to keep Jasmine happy, whether she's
Apparently
in a bougie
not.
apartment, different places, but listen, you're gonna make me fucking peel a potato without a peeler? Go fuck yourself. I'm done. like
I mean,
come
Funny,
on.
isn't it?
I mean, he is afraid to talk to her.
There's no
about
cutting board.
It's
you know,
funny.
And he wasn't even slicing anything. All she asked him to do was peel a fucking potato. Where's the cutting board?
He said he was taking
hold
a stand.
on. Okay, I was quiet, but now I gotta talk, right? But John, my question to you is this. I get it. It's manufactured 90%. But if they're going to fake an argument, why did they fake? Like, I literally think he was trying to play tough because he just got there, right? He just got there. He just came off of everybody at home pumping him up. Like, you got to be tougher, blah, blah, blah. Like, she treats you like crap. You look stupid. So he just gets there, and all of a sudden, he wants to act all tough. Why else
I'll
would
tell
they
you
choose a
why.
potato?
Because he's going to have the conversation with her about the prenup. So he wanted to have a big old fight with her over clearly anything.
Why?
Because he wants to bring up the prenup thing to her.
The prenup is going to be a huge fight in itself.
Where she wants him to, if he dies already, like everything goes to her.
Addie, Wicked, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, why this?
I get what you're saying, and don't go to them when you need help. First off, okay. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
Spitting my water out.
I love when people
It's like
think
the
I'm stupid.
sibling.
Like,
It's
I
like
love
the
it. I love
grandkids.
it.
It's like, you guys
Don't
know, right?
go to Addie and Wicked to back you up with your absurdness.
Come on,
Okay.
girls.
I'm like, but I kind of agree. It's like, you know, he wants to bring,
Wicked,
he knows
don't-
he's got to bring up the
Wicked.
prenup.
Wicked talk. Talk, Wicked talk.
Wicked. Whose channel you on, Wicked?
Say it, girl. Say it.
I'll let Mr. Yates talk.
He's freaking out over the prenup. That's why he can't do nothing.
Tonya
Yes,
in
I
the
said that
comments. Who are you agreeing with, Tonya? You're listening to the recap
Okay, it's
too,
Tanya.
Tanya. Which one of us are you agreeing with?
I don't think John's not agreeing with you. I think he's saying, like, of all the things, like, they're going to have this massive fight over a potato.
Right. It's crazy. Like,
As
what?
I said. So what?
Like, you know, you're going to have this massive breakdown and fight over a lack of a cutting board and using a machete. Like,
But
Darcy
he wasn't
wouldn't be
even
cut on the
only thing
bias, no butcher
should have
knife.
been mad about was that she gave him like this, and again I would show because I have the same knife, but I can't because God forbid, you know what'll happen. But like you don't give somebody a all right, fine, fuck it. You don't give,
Here comes the knife.
Guys,
I
you know
mean, I
I'm right.
guess
He's not here. You know I'm right. You all know I'm right.
I guess maybe he should have got a sword.
Cody said not to show them. Okay, so you don't give somebody a big giant blade like this long to cut a potato. Like you take a steak knife.
Right.
And like that's what you would do it with. A serrated steak knife, and that's you don't need a blade this big to cut one potato with. So if
Right.
Gino
You
had
don't need a butcher knife.
so if Gino had an argument, it should have been, girl, I'm not gonna cut this one potato with this giant knife. It's impossible to cut evenly with those big knives. You need a smaller, like a steak knife.
Yeah, they're probably worse for knives. 100%.
Maybe he
saw
was
the
trying
door.
to avoid eating the plant-based meatballs. I
You know
mean,
what?
for me, just go out and get some dirt.
I'm going to
I'm
tell
good.
you guys. I'm going to tell you. So I hate to say it now because I can't stand her. But when they first went on the show, when they first aired, at that same time, I had just gotten into like working out a lot. And I messaged Jasmine. And I was like, it was a weird time. It was like, I don't know, what, a year and a half ago. And I was like, still in like the COVID no gym thing. And I was like, I have to tell you, I really love watching you work out on the show. And then she started writing back to me. And I could show you, John, we have like a lot of writing, but nothing about the show. We just became like writing back and forth. She was so sweet to me. She was like, I'm so proud of you. Keep it up. And so we had this dialogue and I liked her a lot. And now I can't stand a bitch. We don't write to each other anymore. I stopped writing to her a while back, but we wrote to each other for weeks. And I would be like, oh, I did a half hour on the elliptical today. And she's like, that a girl, you got it, But now she's a monster.
I think,
John's
know.
disappointed in me. He's not speaking.
I think he was just trying to avoid the plant-based meatballs. Like,
That's
John's
why-
not speaking.
Well, you were a Teresa fan, so I mean, volumes to your character. That's all.
This
You
live
when we
started
play
out so
Jersey, you
good.
love Teresa, and you're like, I'm Teresa's #1 fan,
I
and
clearly have a bad judge of character, but this live was so nice, getting all the super chats in my name. That has ended, and now I am just embarrassed. So
I mean,
Oh,
you made that public. That wasn't me. It's you. You just said
Yeah.
that, not me.
I know. I know.
So there's that.
I mean,
But she was so sweet to me. And she was like, you got this, girl. That's how I started. And we were just talking back and forth. I don't know why I never told you this, John. But yeah, we
No, you
talked
never
for a
did.
while.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, I can't.
Sleeping with the enemy.
High holistic.
John's writing down in his book bad things about his panelists.
All right. So are we good with them, Gino and Jasmine?
We're
and
good.
Yeah. Are we good?
We're done.
Okay. So
I won't be looking at potatoes the same anymore, though.
it was one fucking potato.
And a beat.
It wasn't like it was Gordon Ramsay, skin all these potatoes and chop them up and this and no, it was like, can you just peel this potato? And
There
Gino,
was a beat too.
Oh, yeah.
it was one potato,
Just
one
saying.
carrot, and one beet.
I mean, if that's going to be your meal, plant-based meatballs,
Which is a sin in itself. I'm sorry.
beet,
No offense to all you vegan people.
potato.
And you plant-based people.
Oh, thank
carrots.
you, Susie B.
Thank you, Susie B.
Oh, Susie B, really? So it's all right. See, it's not just me. We all fell victim. So she was messaging a ton of us. She had, you know why? Because she didn't work.
And she was building her army of people that
And-
want to defend her. That's
And
why.
also because he pays all her bills, so she sat there all day and messaged us. And you want to know what's weird? I've never messaged anyone on the cast in my life, ever. I don't know what happened to me. I just started working out. I was going through a weird phase, and I was watching this, and she was working out, and I learned some workouts
And of all
from
the
her.
people you met was Jasmine. I could have hooked you up with Pal. Pal was actually
Yeah.
Pal would be or Anfisa.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I go to the gym for a year and a half now. Now I have a trainer, which you wouldn't know because I'm a little plump, but that's okay. And anyway, yeah, I watched her, and one of her first episodes, she was teaching workouts, and I did them, which she showed on TV. And I wrote to her, and I was like, hey, I just want you to know that I actually did those 2 workouts, and they motivated me. And then we wrote back and forth for weeks, but she wrote Susie too. And Susie got voice messages.
Susie, you're so lucky. You're truly blessed to get a message to motivate Jasmine of all people.
Susie said she was actually really nice. I told you it was fake, but she was so sweet. She was like, "You got this, Brooklyn. You got this." Because you're wicked. Somebody send me one, please. Somebody send me one. Hurry.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Go ahead, keep talking.
Oh. No, I've only ever DM'd one of the Gabe once. Just because I wanted to say, I liked what you had to say, whatever it was, but just once.
Yeah.
I don't do
Yeah,
it.
that was my only time.
Yeah.
Guys, get a lot of me tonight because I don't think I'll be back on the chat ever again. John's done with me now that he knows I spoke to Jasmine.
Well, you can redeem yourself. I mean, you did change your mind about Teresa.
Oh
And I
my
don't
God,
think-
I had to live and learn, people. Living, learning.
at least you're not.
Sorry, I needed my nighttime hat.
Oh my goodness.
You're like Chiquita Banana.
I am. I'm sorry. This is what I go to sleep at. It's after hours right now. And I'm tired. I am tired of peeling potatoes and oh, no, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I'm tired of peeling potato and carrot and beet. And this is my nighttime. This is what I go to bed in. So this is my nighttime hat. And
That's pretty.
here we are.
It looks
Yes.
a little top heavy though.
Well,
It's like a turban.
well, here I am.
The
So,
scary thing is that you had that handy.
I have a lot of shit handy, sweetheart.
Apparently so.
I mean,
Here, I thought I knew
you got
you.
on Teddy because she was pulling out, the mustard and all that. But
Can I ask you guys a question?
sure.
It's not 90 Day, but I have become a little bit addicted to another TLC show.
Oh
And I
God.
just want to see if anything.
What do we want John to watch next?
Should I let myself off now? Should I just go? So, okay, I have to tell you guys, I don't know if it's fake or not, but I haven't missed an episode and I'm addicted to it. It's the show about the matchmaker abroad.
Oh God.
No. Addie, have you seen it?
I've been watching Match Abroad, yes.
And what's the guy who's on the spectrum with the suspenders?
Yes.
Oh, I'm obsessed. That girl is perfect for him, the nerd.
I haven't seen the next
It's
episode
John,
yet.
can we do lives about it?
I just can't.
John, do you want to do a live about it?
Oh, goody blank. He blinked. He was not.
Oh, I think that was a yes. Tomorrow night, guys, we're going live about
He's
it.
not gonna laugh. He's not gonna
John,
laugh. He's
look
not
if
gonna
you
laugh.
need help.
Mel B watches it.
Admiral.
Mel B's coming. Who else is coming?
John,
Yes, Harold.
Lives if you need help.
His name is Harold. I
He
just love that
He just
TLC.
blinked F you, I think.
I think I just peed a little bit. That's what happens now when I laugh.
I don't think John's gonna let us watch another show.
Oh, it's so good. It's so real. It's just so real.
Cody, can we check on Sean?
Right, Addie? Isn't it real? It's so authentic.
It's one of the most authentic, yes. I tried.
Look how many people in this chat watch it.
Yes, his name is Harold. And he wears suspenders.
He does. And I think maybe I
And
should leave
his
now.
first date was a paddle boat. With a girl looks at him like,
John, do you want to have a viewing party?
I think he's frozen.
Oh no, I'm not frozen.
John! Oh,
He's a disappointed father. He's not
I'm not
happy.
frozen
with
at all.
Are you happy? He's not happy with us. He's
Oh,
not happy
Cheryl,
with you right
Cheryl watched it.
now.
Wow, look how many
Now
people
he
love
has
my
taken
show.
his poinsettias off. He's going to disconnect this live.
And you shouldn't judge John Yates until you watch it. It is so good. That's all I have to say about that.
I have a new opening for a panelist, guys. If anybody wants to take Brooklyn's place,
The Italian girl's going back to the boot.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to divorce the other network so that we can move forward to the Bravo, but it's not working.
Not working.
Getting sucked in.
Guys, John's letting me go. Does anybody have a channel I can come on?
Yeah, she wants to start her own TL. It would be the first time someone on my panel wanted to, like,
Oh,
usurp.
don't even
It
go
wouldn't be the first
there.
time. So,
First,
there
I
you
have to
go.
learn how to turn YouTube on.
Cheryl, you're not helping, Cheryl.
Are we on to the next?
Wendy's coming with me. Just saying.
Pineapple, we're very sorry. We have sent John over the edge tonight.
Listen, I haven't laughed that hard in 3 days, but I do love that show. I'm sticking to it. And John hasn't watched it, so he can't even comment.
And I never will.
Well, you're missing out.
I never will. I
If
will
you want to
never
watch
watch
real,
it.
authentic TV, you would watch it.
I mean,
I'd
should we
sooner
like?
take this pen and poke my fucking eyeballs out before I watch that show.
I mean,
So
we
good.
need to get her to shut up by talking hot dogs and hallways again.
Whatever, you're missing out.
Okay, so I guess are we moving on from?
I hope to God so. I don't know.
Oh, just do it. Go ahead. I'm done.
I mean, can we talk like a more realistic couple, like Tyree and Noah?
You said a more realistic couple. Oh my god! I need this back on my head. Hold on.
Now John can't breathe.
Ooh, the one eye is sultry.
I like it, right? Like, what's going on? Oh my god. Okay. So let's go to poinsettias have been used since December, so they're a little dusty. Sorry.
Tyree is on the list. I mean,
Let's go to Tyree.
because he's got no one, or Carmelo, or whatever her name is supposed to be.
Carmella,
Carmela, who's fake.
a fox.
See,
Carmela
Teddy
Rooney.
said she's tried plant-based meatballs and they taste like sawdust.
I would
See,
imagine
rather
they
just-
would.
Go out and like gather leaves from the tree.
We were
and
at
eat them.
Angela's house, and she had like plant-based chicken nuggets.
They sound
And
awful.
I was like, okay, I'll try because we love chicken nuggets. I eat them like almost every goddamn day. And they did not taste like chicken at all. It was like just plant-based stuff. And we're like, there's a goddamn fucking difference. I'm sorry to all you vegan-y people.
I mean, I imagine it's like cardboard
and you vegetarians, like with the plant-based
cauliflower with
Impossible
cardboard.
Whopper and all that shit. There is a giant difference. I'm sorry. It's like when people can't tell the difference between like Coke and Pepsi. There's a difference. The people who I'm gonna get in trouble for this comment, but fuck it.
What else is new?
The people who are saying plant-based foods like chicken nuggets or hamburgers or food are the same people stupid enough to believe that 90 Day Fiance is real. Boom, I just said it. Bam, right there. Sorry, not sorry. There it is. Sorry, I can't.
So, Tyree just doesn't believe the catfish. But
He doesn't
because
want to believe it.
Well, and he's saying, oh, well, she hasn't deleted me or blocked me. She's not going to delete or block you. They're not going to delete their money stream. So unless you delete and block them, they're going to continue. And then they're going to say, oh, well, I'm sorry, but, I had to do it because, I can't find a job and blah, 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 blah.
Have you had a plant-based nugget, Wicked?
I wouldn't try. No,
A plant-based hamburger?
no, I'd rather
How about
eat
you,
dirt.
Addie?
I think I tried a hamburger thing once and it didn't go over well.
And Brooklyn? I know. No, I know you. Listen, you're like a good Italian girl. You wouldn't eat plant for shit. So like me.
John, you want to know something? I don't even know plant-based. I don't even know what that means. I don't. I'm being for real. I don't even know.
Just
Like,
think of
listen, like this whole plant-based stuff, and again, fuck it. Don't try to be a vegetarian or a vegan or like some person that doesn't eat the shadow of something that ever walked or grazed the land, like whatever, and then try to make it be like, oh, it's meat and it's the same. No, it's not the same. Like go to McDonald's, get yourself a good Big Mac, and just take a good old bite of that good meat. And McDonald's, that's a stretch to begin with. Or go to a diner.
Is plant-based
like-
like
people used to try like
It's from
substituting for
plants.
tofu.
it's just made
Right,
from
wicked,
plant-
yes.
Yeah, people used to substitute like beef patties for tofu. This is not even that.
Oh, horrible.
I'll tell you the truth. I don't have, and I have a big family. I don't have one family member or friend that's even a vegetarian. So I don't know this world.
Yeah, like
Just-
I'm
I
sorry.
would
to
rather
you
eat
plant
dirt. Like,
people.
let me go outside, let me pull up a patch of dirt and eat that, because that to me sounds like plant-based.
What's a Morningstar burger? Is that plant-based? Because I hate it.
I thought that was veggie. Oh, same thing. I swear, I graduated college.
Thank you, Instant Karma. This was on mine.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Nancy.
Instant Karma.
Ah,
Thank you.
Instant
This is
Karma
like-
anything.
Karma.
This is
Never
like the night of the super chats. This is so cool.
and
So, and
pineapple.
don't forget to subscribe, like if you all want to join the channel. It's under the community tab.
Because
Do
me
it
and
now,
Addie
I'll
are
be
sharing
gone
this at the same
tomorrow.
time on both our channels. So you
Yeah.
have like
Yes, we're
Addie's
gonna do that from
membership
now on.
and my memberships, and we're navigating this, and I love it. I love having like both, but hold on. Where's Nisi said something? My niece. Hold on. Okay, Nisi.
She eats Impossible Whopper.
Listen, yeah, the Impossible Whopper is great because you know why? Because you can't tell the difference because like they put mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, pickle, onion, lettuce,
It's all about the
tomato,
condiments.
and like by the time you bite through all that, like you can't tell if that fucking shit is real or not. That's why. Like they dress that pig up, and it's not a pig; it's a plant.
Yeah.
Um,
So, a pig with ears.
I think we're gonna have to do another live about just plant-based bullshit. Since I'm pissing so many people off, like I'm just gonna keep going for it.
We are very sorry for all of
Alright.
our vegan friends.
Listen, this is John Yates like 6.7. I am just going to I'm gonna say what's on my mind. I don't give a good goddamn about anything anymore. And like fuck
So,
it.
would you rather be like a vegan
I would rather eat
hater?
meat.
I mean, out of all the things that they've called you, vegan hater would probably be the least harmful.
I want that on the top of my list. He's a vegan phobe. He's a
Maybe you should
vegetarian
change from
phobe.
Real Housewife of Ocean County to vegan
Add it to
hater.
my list of atrocities towards mankind, please. Please put vegan hater at the top of the fucking list, please, for me. He hates plant-based foods. Get him.
Hold on a second. Thank you. Wendy joined me as member on mine, and
Oh, thank you.
and also gifted. Can't do it on here. She gifted 5 memberships. So
So,
whoever-
My
Annie,
Wendy?
Annie, can we do after shows for the members together?
yes.
Oh.
Wait, what did Wendy do?
She gifted 5 on my channel.
Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy, baby. Mwah.
She's the best.
Instant Karma got a membership on mine too.
See, Karma, you're winning, bitch. You're winning.
Wendy-
Carol
awesome.
was gifted. I'm waiting to see other words popping up. Everybody run over there quick. I don't have that many in there.
I think it's the karma was from mine. Yay!
Yeah, we'll do a whole live out.
No, she got the gift on mine too.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Yes, she's double. She won twice today.
Double the
And just like
whammy.
Casey, like, you know, I love the pineapple. I was reading your name as it came up. That's why I said that. Pineapple, plant-based. Like, you know, when you dress something up like with so many condiments and flavors, yeah, of course you're not going to taste it. You're eating like you're biting into like shit. I mean, it is what it is. But we'll get there. It's fine.
I'm
So,
quiet on
Tyree?
this topic because I know nothing about this.
We're an hour and a half in, and we talked about one couple.
Wicked. You're not
I'm-
doing your job.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to
Supposed to
talk
keep
about,
us in
you know, the
check.
more convincing Tyree and no one. And then John laughed at me.
Well,
Welcome
Tyree-
to my world.
Oh my God, you're all so put upon. Like, oh my God.
I mean,
You really have to deal with me all the
nothing
time,
to-
you poor
There's
people.
nothing to
don't make my
talk
dog growl at
about
you.
with this. There's nothing to talk about with this guy. The person is not real. Why is
You're
he on
so
the
put
show?
upon.
I mean,
My
Did you guys-
grandmother,
did
like
you
when
guys read the-
when I would yell at my grandmother raised me, and she would when I would bitch at her, she goes, "John, you're so put upon, aren't you?" Like,
I heard that a lot too.
all of you are so put upon to just being here on my channel and dealing with me. You're so what saints and martyrs all of you are. Addie of Arc, Wicked of Arc, and Brooklyn of Arc. Here we are, all on my channel, right there. 3
As long as you're
martyrs
aware.
just taking up the case.
Well, first of all, we're supposed to talk about this couple. They're not a couple. I don't know why he's on the show. There's nothing to talk about. Next.
But
right. I mean,
Oh, so are we done with Tyree? Is it
no, because we didn't get to the producers received a message from Carmela. Did you not? Did you read the message? Did you notice how it started? It started with "hi" with 5 exclamation points. What does? When I first saw that, I went, "What is she? What's going?" But I can read. I typed it all out.
Yeah, what did it
the
say?
snap crackle pop?
It says, "To think I cannot video call you because I'm not the girl in the photos. I know it's bleepy. Can I say Essie?
I mean, go ahead. I mean, at this
Oh.
point, who cares?
It should be that I have not been honest with Tyree, but I'm lying to him. But I've been lying to him for almost 5 years. At first, it was a way to get money since most of us are so poor here. I did start liking him, but I can't be with him. I feel so bad, but I really needed money. I'm sorry. I do love him, but I can't be with him."
So
So
that
it's
translate into, I really hope he forgives me, but I hope he doesn't stop sending money. And maybe because, you know, I'm someone who is never going to be interested in him, he'll continue to send money and maybe come visit me. But
Isn't this a guy?
yes,
What is happening? What are we even talking about right now?
he's
You
the
know what
scammer.
You know why? I can tell you because that catfisher ate plant-based foods. and too many Impossible Whoppers later.
Right.
This is what happens when you eat,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Like it could be
plant-based
like a
food.
soy burger, which is closer than like a tofu burger,
That's all.
right?
Well, all I know is this guy is still, well, maybe, what? Listen, if you're gay and you want to meet this guy, then do it up. But if you're not gay, then what are you doing? They told you it's a man. They told you would be.
And another reason why this show is so goddamn fake. I mean, like, shit.
No, just the
It's this
story
fake.
is fake.
It's this impossible fucking Whopper. It's
Just the
plant-based
story's
when
fake.
it's supposed to be meat. Is what this is.
Yes, this is another Williams. Williams.
Yeah.
The story sucks.
Banana.
Well, stop. I got Williams. That's my thing.
Oh,
I'm
good.
sorry.
Woo, bibbidi bibbidi.
I say it every time I see it every time I read it, I have to say it in your voice.
Williams.
Wicked. What's the next couple?
Wait, no. You're not dictating this live. No. No. Like, no.
We're trying to
no.
plan a mutiny.
It is a mutiny. Addie, this is a real life Star Trek mutiny going on here.
Come on, do it in the accent.
Oh, hibbity bibbity. It's a mutiny. There's a mutiny afoot here. And it really is a mutiny. Okay, so back to Tyree.
Tyree ain't no one.
And you can tell Tyree never ate plant-based anything. I'm
His
sorry.
whole life.
Oh,
Tyree.
Dog, that was the limit.
Oh.
Okay, Mr. Gates, you're done. You're done.
I mean,
Hang on, you went too far again. You crossed the
you
line.
vegan hater.
He's out of control, I tell you. That's why I have to take this live by the horn.
You vegan hater, plant-based, evil.
Look, they're on TV. So,
Plant-based me.
you're all thinking it, like, so it is what it is.
Thank you, Pamela.
Now, John, I would like
No,
to point
Pamela, just this story's fake. The other ones are real.
out- Now, John, I would like to point out that even though you are watching under protest, we have had some of the best lives about this.
I haven't stopped
Because
eating my
I'm
pants
saying,
all
like,
night.
it is. Like I just said, like, Tyree never saw a plant in his fucking life type of shit.
We're not disagreeing. I mean, come on.
Listen, I said
Instant
I was
karma,
going
I
to
don't.
be
I
as
wouldn't even know how
blunt as
to.
possible. Are you over talking me?
Oh my guys, it was so nice knowing you.
Oh my gosh. It's the karma we do not. We're just John's panelist.
I wouldn't
I
even
was
have to
saying
make
before
one if I
I was
wanted to.
over talking me again. So go ahead, Brooklyn.
I
See what you
can't
gotta
help
say.
it.
No, you have the floor. Go ahead.
I don't know anything about plant-based.
Okay, so back to Tyree. So his sister is like, you're a schmuck.
Okay.
And like, he didn't want to hear the voice messages from, like, Eduardo or whoever sent them to him. Okay. And listen, listen. If I'm going to show, I'm going to speak and just be me. So if you want to hear me talk about 90 Day, buckle up and eat and like, don't eat plant-based anything. That's all.
I mean, come on. He is watching under protest, but we are
I know.
having a fantastic time.
So the sister is like, you're an idiot. And like, he's like, oh no.
There
Like,
might be a glimmer of hope.
he, she, him, them, they, them, it's pleasant, perfect, present tense, them, it, herm, whatever pronoun you want to use. Was it the Herm? Was it that? I'm making my own pronouns now. So Herm is one of them. You know, and they they you know,
If I hear her a
laughing,
month
her
from now,
laughing cracked me up. Sorry. You know, he didn't want to hear any of it, and he didn't block Herm. And you know, then like the sister was like, you know, why didn't you research like the pics? And you know, he was like, well, I was in love, whatever. Okay.
but they never spoke.
Right.
In love with what? With who?
Herm.
What? In 4 years, you never ever saw this person. You never spoke to this person. Who are you in love with? I can't.
I'm
do
like,
it.
I get like, you know, the pictures and but like you never face. It's like catfish over, you know, how. Again, like TLC thinks we're just a bunch of dumb fucking idiots who just watch this show drooling from our mouth like, oh my god.
But John, this guy looks legit sad. Like his heart just got broken. Come
Because he
on.
got catfished by some Herm for like the last 3 years.
I can't. I don't. This is not.
I'd be sad too. Wouldn't you be?
Yeah, but like the producers said it to him. What is left? What is left?
He didn't want to play, like he didn't want to hear like the audio, and then like, you know, he had to read like the text, right, with the sister. And the production was like, listen, we talked to this person, it's a man, and you know, we can cut you from the show. And again, this Tyra guy wants to be on TV, just like Keisha or Kira with the new Usman chick. Because they don't care, they want to be on TV. It's
Yeah.
not about
I mean,
a
to be on
relationship
TV,
anymore.
to
It's
look
about being on
pathetic.
fucking TV.
To look pathetic.
And like, to bring it full circle, like that's why I'm so disgusted, because like, you know, this guy, anybody in their right mind, if it were me on the show and the production was like, listen, bro, John, and production came in and it said like, you know, we have audio, we have video, we have text of this person, a man. Well, let's say in this case, a woman, right? Because I'm a gay. A woman's been catfishing you and trying and taking your money. And I would say like, oh my God, like I don't want to embarrass myself on television.
That's what I'm saying. It's embarrassing. Why would you?
And
want
he's still going with it.
He's going. He's going.
He has that small glimmer of hope that he's her and that it's real.
And we're
Because-
also talking about like a 35-year-old man who's a virgin, who's never had a girlfriend, who takes care of his mom.
Wait, he's
who
also a
doesn't-
virgin?
I thought that's what they said.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know
It's
now.
Tyra.
Wait,
Well, okay, he said
I
he was
don't-
never.
I don't know if
He
that's
said he's
accurate.
never had a girlfriend, never been in a relationship. I don't know.
Are you
I'm
thinking
just
of
saying-
Nicola? Of Nicola?
But, I don't know. He said he was never in a
No.
relationship, never had a girlfriend.
Because he's been playing his ukulele in the park.
I mean, this is so sad.
So okay, so then so he's gonna like keep going on because he wants to be on TV and whatever.
And he's going to go to whatever country and he's going to try to find out who the scammer is. And guess what? They're not going to show up either.
So guys, keep believing that this is a real love story, just like Kira and Usman and Jasmine and Gino, and you know, you got listen,
Amanda.
and it's
and
the same people
Raspberry.
who believe that the Impossible Whopper tastes the same as a regular Whopper. Not you, Nisi, because I love you, but you know, You can dress a pig up all you want. You can put lipstick on a pig.
It's
And
like,
at the end of the
listen,
day,
I know we're
you're
not
still
there
a
yet.
pig.
I know we're not there yet, but it's like the other one, right? The Amanda going on the show, the whole story you told, then pretending she wants to sleep on the couch, going all the way there, and then he wakes up with a giant hickey on his neck. Like,
This is-
it's all bullshit.
Hi, Zuzu.
Oh no, Amanda's last. All right, so let me see. We have Amanda, Razvan.
Yeah, we've got Nicola and Misha.
Let's do. Okay, you know what? Let's talk about the new couple. And before we do, Misha, like I want to. Let's pray together, guys.
I'm a
Brooklyn. Put your camera on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Before you do, hold on.
Good to see you, Zuzu. Zuzu. I call him Zuzu. Zulu comes from my neck of the woods.
Is Zuzu short for something?
His
Guys,
I don't know how to pronounce.
I'm praying.
The first part is Zulu, and his last name is. I mean, the last part of that is. I don't know. How to,
Zuzu.
I don't know. Is it Zeet or Zeit? I don't know.
Got him.
I'd have to Google it.
It's okay.
That's why I
Right,
call
so
him
guys, before we start,
Oh! I forgot.
The rosary.
now we have to talk about our newest couple, and I am as Catholic as they come. I really like 6 sacraments I have, including like last rites when I was supposed to die and I didn't. So I got the sacraments in me. So let's talk about our newest couple, our devout Catholics.
Thank
Misha and Nicola.
Every time I saw his name, I did the same blinking thing.
So before we all start talking about them, let's just do a quick. Who's Catholic? I know Brooklyn is. Addie,
I will be Catholic for the night.
non-Catholic. All right. Well, it's okay. So let's just do a quick, and let's pray as Misha does. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord's with thee, and blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
She's
now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hallelujah. Oh, wait. Thank you, wicked wisdom gifted.
She is beautiful. I'll give her that. And so are her daughters.
Hold on.
Yes. So Patricia, Lynn, Rantum Phantom, Gypsy Princess.
Hey.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Members.
It's always new members that we've never seen, but welcome.
So we are introduced to Misha, and like I can't with her.
Mr. Karma's cracking me up.
Lord is gonna smite me for like this, but like I cannot with her fake prayers.
She'll
Like
pray
okay,
for you.
Brooklyn and Wiccan, who goes to church like that and says, Hail Mary, full of grace? No one does that. No one does that.
Thank you, MC.
Thank you, MC. Nobody goes and like sit. No. I am 44. I am like as Catholic as they fucking come. I'm gay, which is like un-Catholic,
Right.
but whatever.
We don't count that part.
That's up to be with God. and
Notice,
he's still
guys,
good with
Like
that.
I'm being
Catholics
quiet.
also,
I'm not speaking because I'm not agreeing with him.
but
Wait, you don't agree with me?
No.
How so?
Oh, well, are you asking?
I just said how so. So that's a
Okay, then
question.
I'll reply. I don't want to get in trouble, but I think that she's beautiful. I think her daughters are beautiful. I think that she found God, and there are churches like there's a church by me in Bethpage, and they pray like that. They're like super religious. I don't know if they're born again, whatever, but they pray loud, they clap, and they get like super into it. And I think that's the kind of Catholic we're dealing with here. And I like them.
Sounds
I
like
think that he's
Catholic Baptist.
adorable.
Yeah, Addie is right.
Well, well,
Catholic Baptists.
Catholic Baptist.
they're not Baptist, Addie, not the one here. They're
What church in Bethpage does that?
yeah, John, it was built like 10 years ago. It's a different kind of church. It's like brick and mortar.
So it's a different kind of church.
But
It's-
but
John,
it's
where's
not
your
Baptist.
tambourine?
It's not Baptist. It's like it's Christian, but it's for all kinds of Catholics.
okay, so
and
you
they
just
are-
lied.
What?
You liar, liar,
You just-
pants on fire.
Fucking lie.
I mean,
Okay,
you just lied.
But can
so
I
there's
just say
that.
something? You're Catholic. Addie is not. Catholics don't go to church every other day. We go, they don't have the services every single day like Baptists do.
Well, so
And
okay, hold on.
16 times on Sunday.
My Nonna does. She goes Thursday night, 5:00, Friday night, 5:00, Saturday night, 5:00, Sunday during the day. They don't go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But they
Right.
have a lot of journeys. But listen, guys, we obviously know this woman is extreme. She's not like me and John. I go to
She's
church.
not. She's extreme by oh, she found God. Like
She went from nothing to something. That's
Yeah.
Right. So
That's the
I go to
difference. That's
church.
what it is right there.
Me and my daughter go to church every
These-
other
these-
week.
This is blessed by the Pope, by the way, just so you know. Because I'm special. That's all. Okay, keep going. These are my rosaries that I pray with every night. So
You're
go
right,
ahead.
there was only four.
Because I'm a
So-
good Catholic. Go ahead.
Me and my daughter, I went to Catholic school. My grandma's house is in Rome, so I've gone to the Vatican several times. And me and my daughter, we go to church every other Sunday because I work 12-hour days. I work 6 days a week. She's in school. She likes it. So we go every other Sunday. And I go to a regular church, and it's just like mainstream. But I did try this other church because I have a lot of clients that go there. And
Which
they love
isn't
it.
a real Catholic church.
It is. I can't think of the name of it. It's not Baptist or Lutheran. It's a Catholic church, but it's very like
What is it? Holy Trinity of the Wayward Catholics or
God
what?
is watching you right now. Be careful what you
I
say.
would never lie about this. They sing music loud, they pray loud, and when we pray, we're like this, they're like this, with their hands up, like this. I mean, I'm telling you, I would not make it up. I've seen it.
I kind of like that. I might actually. It's not Pentecostal, no.
My point is, and I'm gonna Google it in a second. My point is, she's obviously extreme. John and I are not going to church 5 days a week. You do?
Why
Liar.
is it just you and John? I'm Catholic too. Herd ball.
I am very Catholic.
You go to church 5 days a week? No. No.
No Catholic goes to church 5 fucking days
That's
a
my
week
point.
unless you're a nun.
My Nonny does.
Cheryl.
Oh
sorry,
God,
Cheryl.
Addie's talking about Sherelle right now.
No, sorry.
Good Lord, I don't even know what's going on.
Cheryl said her aunt goes up. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you.
I was an altar boy, man. Like
I gotta look for that church. Hold on a second. I don't know how.
that is not in the diocese of Rockville Center. I know it.
What's the name of your
Oh,
city?
roll your eyes, all you with your fake church, okay? Like I know
Is it-
a
okay,
lot of things.
Can somebody
okay?
Google while we're on live? Wicked. Google Catholic churches in Bethpage, New York.
And it won't come up because it's
On
not a Catholic
Hempstead
church.
Turnpike.
Well, there you go.
On Hempstead Turnpike.
Right next to like the Colonial Diner and Sport Time.
He thinks he knows everything.
I
I'm
do.
getting so tired of John Yates. Okay?
I do.
Come on, Wicked, pull it out. Wicked? You there, Wicked?
Good thing you're not talking to Gino and
Why
Jasmine.
can't you pull it up? You're so familiar with it. Why are you asking Wicked to pull it up? Why can't you pull it up?
Because then I have to leave here.
She made herself.
What's happening?
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I said, good thing we're not talking about Gino and Jasmine.
When you said pull it out.
Ew, Wicked. Ew. What's wrong with you people? We're talking about Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
What is wrong with you people? Wicked. Google.
Oh,
Okay, so Pineapple says I only see 2 Catholic churches in Bethpage.
okay.
It's
So-
on Hempstead Turnpike.
And I
There's
bet your fake church
St.
is one
Martin
of
of
them.
Tours, St. Martin,
Got that.
St. Mary, St. James, Our Lady of Mercy, St. Bernard's, Roman Catholic.
So
King of
you're
Kings
familiar with this church.
Ministry.
What's the name of the church, Brooklyn?
I don't know. It's 11 o'clock.
So you go to this church and you're speaking for it,
I
but you don't know the name of the
went
goddamn church?
one
And
time
now
I
you
went.
yeah, it's the Lord's name in
What's
vain.
the
You don't
zip
know what the
code?
church is. You don't know the name of the church that you go to?
I went one
You don't
time.
know. You don't know the name of this magical church.
I
You
went
don't know the name of it.
one
Holy Trinity of
time.
the Wayward Catholics.
I'm
Oh,
about
boy.
ready to. I'm about
Oh,
ready
God.
to Google it, but then I'm going to lose you people.
So it's Bethpage, New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's it near?
It's
Bethpage
on
is one
Hempstead
word.
Turnpike,
Bethpage is one word. It's Bethpage. It's one
Okay.
word.
and it's on Hempstead Turnpike.
But you know the name of it. But you're so you know all about the goings on of it. So I guess you
Because
don't give
I
them
went
like,
once.
one time, a whole
Because I have all these
time you
clients who went, and they said it was so much fun. But when I went there, I didn't feel like
St.
was for
Bernard's
me.
Roman Catholic Church, 3100 Hempstead Turnpike.
no. That's another church.
It's a real church, is what you meant to say. Go ahead.
I'm done. Moving on. I like Mishka, whatever the frick her name is, and I think that she's just an extremist.
I don't like extremists. I like I don't care for them. Like no
I
matter
don't see any more on turnpikes.
I'm going to get my daughter's iPad.
What is she storming off to do now?
Get her
Get
daughter's
get her
iPad.
those iPads like to
Oh.
prove me wrong. It's fine.
Now, John,
Mhm.
aren't you glad we're covering this? We've had the best time.
John's gonna divorce me when we're done with this, aren't you?
You must have threatened Cody within an inch of his life. He's been so quiet
No,
tonight. Is
Cody's
he
a
there?
Baptist, so like whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He's a Baptist, but like it's different. Like he's not like religious at all. Like I actually go to mass and like he's like no, and like it's different. Like he doesn't know like the prayers and like the Eucharist and all that stuff. So it's different for him. And I wouldn't want to go to, when you don't know what's happening. Like, I get that. So
John, are you going to be waking your Furby tonight?
huh?
Will you be trying to wake your Furby tonight?
No, we still have the batteries for it. Still no batteries on the Furby. We didn't get them. Cody,
What size batteries do you need?
we need 4 AA batteries, and Cody just woke up. God woke him up. God just called on Cody and said, "Wake up, my child."
But can I just say she did say one thing. She was talking about her annulment, which I don't like annulments just because
She's not going to get one.
I know, but it's just way for Catholic Church to make money.
Well,
Go ahead.
Living Faith Christian Church in Farmingdale.
Christian church, not Catholic church. Christian
Yes.
church.
It's the same thing.
You liar! You know it's different.
Not the Christians.
Oh, you liar! Honey. Not today. Wow, Brooklyn, you think I'm stupid? Like I believe Gino and Jasmine. Like that's what you must think.
Hi, Daddy.
Let's see. They believe in Jesus. They believe in the cross.
Yeah,
They
all
believe in the
Christians
resurrection.
believe
I
in
believe all
Jesus.
faiths are Christian, so
Yeah,
They believe in the resurrection.
but some
but
don't.
they have
all Christian.
hold
If
on.
you're
They have
Christian,
saints.
Christ is in the thing.
They have
Like
saints.
you all believe in Christ,
but
they're a
some-
different sects
But
of
Baptist,
the
Lutheran, they don't
religion.
believe in saints. Christians do.
When
No,
was she talking
Catholics
about a
believe in
saint?
saints.
Yeah, but Christians do too. They have saints.
No.
Say that again.
Brooklyn, shut up! You're digging a hole so hard for yourself. Only Catholics believe in saints.
Zuzu says that one looks less weird.
I found the name.
But what she did say, what Nisha did say, and she is a gorgeous woman, is she said that she needed to get divorced because in the eyes of God, she's still married. And no, not in the eyes of God. It is in the eyes of the church that she is still married.
Only Catholics believe in saints. Because Christians, they pray to God. But in the Catholic faith, you can pray to people who aren't God, to
Right.
your patron saints.
Yeah,
to
we have
whoever
prayers
else.
for everything and saints for everything.
And it's very, very different.
Christians do not
Brooklyn, where are you,
pray
Brooklyn?
to one.
I'm hiding.
Put
They
herself in
pray to
time out
the
again.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and that's what they pray.
I went to Catholic grammar school, high school,
So did I.
undergraduate school, and graduate school, honey. Listen, I'm like a step away from being a priest myself. I know, only Catholics pray to saints.
Well, Workaholic says I'm Protestant and we do believe in saints. So there you go, John.
But they don't pray to them.
Exactly.
We pray to saints.
Exactly.
But they still believe in them.
Oh God.
What the hell does this have to do with the guy
I don't know.
from Israel?
Because he's very devout Catholic.
He's 46. Instead of talking about this, let's talk about the fact that he's
Here we
46
go.
and he's still a virgin.
Hey, Brooklyn, read this.
I just read it to you, John Yates.
Oh, I forgot. Is that my name? I forgot who I was.
Yes.
Sorry. Listen, I love being a Catholic. Like
Me too.
I'm very devout. Like not as much as and Misha's fake because she just heard the word of God or whatever. Like listen, I've been Catholic my whole life, despite being gay and married to a fucking man. Like one of my sacraments is matrimony, which doesn't really count in the Catholic Church. It doesn't, but I count it because when I get to St. Peter, I'll be like, yo, you made me this way. and my matrimony counts. Okay. But you know, I went through all the baptism, penance, communion, confirmation. Then there's matrimony, holy orders, last rites, and what's the
No,
last?
Pamela, but we don't pray to a statue. The statue is
No,
symbol.
I pray to Saint Anthony every
Yeah,
night.
the statue is just a symbol of the saint. We pray to the saints.
I'm staying out.
Anyway,
My confirmation
Pastor,
name is Anthony.
excuse
Like
me?
I pray to Saint Anthony. When I
Pastor John,
I
Pastor
keep Saint
John,
Anthony in me, and
Excuse
like
me, Pastor
he's my
John.
patron saint, and I pray to him every night.
he's ignoring me.
I know.
God,
Someone send the
Pastor
super
John.
chat so Brooklyn can get his attention.
Yes, Pastor John.
Pastor John.
Father John.
Yeah, because that's wrong already. Because pastor, no.
Father.
Go ahead.
Deacon John, because you're
Oh.
married. We have
Okay,
deacons
yeah.
in my church. We have deacons.
Yes, my child.
I would like to focus more on the fact that Nicola is 46 and still a virgin.
Oh my God! How dare you? No, this comment.
Oh, John.
You just fucked up, Zulu.
Well, first of all, Zulu, if you lose something, St. Anthony will find it for you.
Oh,
Yes.
Saint Anthony is the patron saint of things that are lost.
poor
So
Saint
there you
Anthony
go.
will have
And
a
John-
big job at
I
my
lost
house.
my parents.
John, why didn't you acknowledge that I knew that?
Of course,
You don't
well,
want
you
to
should
give any
as a
credit
good Catholic
ever.
girl. But Saint Anthony is the patron saint of things that are lost.
Yeah.
and
lost causes.
I lost my parents. I lost my family. So he was my patron saint. And
Do you want to know what else Italians do with St. Anthony? You guys want to know something?
Exactly.
So let's say you want to
I
sell
still
your house, right? But it's on the market and it won't sell. So then you take your statue of St. Anthony and you make a hole in the
You gotta
dirt
plant
in
it.
front of your house,
Facing your house.
and then you put the statue upside down and bury it, and then you'll sell your house.
Yeah, you
Just
have to
that
put it
easy.
upside down facing your house.
Yep.
And then you have to go out to it and pray every day for like
Yep.
3 days. And then your house is supposed to sell.
And your house is gonna sell. Do it.
this sounds like witchcraft a little bit. I mean, like it's true, but it sounds like witchcraft.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta
My
go.
thing with Saint Anthony is that like
I will not. I will not.
I chose my confirmation name is Anthony. So I'm John Michael Anthony DeAngelis Yates. Like I'm like a king or whatever. But I picked Saint Anthony because he was the patron saint of things that were lost, and I felt lost my whole life. So it made sense to me that I would pick him as my patron saint. And if you're a Catholic, and to add to the witchcraft of this live, what you need to do if you're a Catholic, if you lose something, I'll tell you what you need to do.
Yes. And you have to believe.
And you have to believe. And listen, I promise you on all that's holy, I'm these are blessed by the Pope. On my everything. If you lose something and you're a Catholic, all you have to do is you take a glass. You take a glass and you put it upside down and you light a candle next to it so that the upside down glass and the candle are next to each other, and you light the candle and you do the prayer to Saint Anthony, and he will find what you lost. He will. I promise you.
But you're supposed to, Tony, something's
Just ask
lost
my husband.
and must be found. I say it differently. I say
Well,
Tony.
that's a lot differently, Wicked. But yeah, it's
Wicked, how does it feel to be yelled at? Huh? How's it feel now, Wicked? You're always so perfect with your notes.
Well, don't make me send another super chat because I will, and you
and
can.
she will. She will do it. Rub it right in.
No. I'm telling you, like
Yes.
I've
So I always,
You do this-
I
you
didn't
do
know
the
about
prayer to
the
him.
glass, and I've heard like the Tony look around, something's lost and must be found. It's something like that, but my mom says it differently than I do. But you still pray to Saint Anthony, and he still helps you find it.
My
and
husband must
I
be
was
a saint
confirmed
because
in
he
his
finds
spirit.
everything I
Like,
lose.
when you go through confirmation, it's a big deal. It's like a bar mitzvah for Jewish people. It's like you really have to you have to pick your saint, and then you take their name, and it's a big fucking deal.
Susabella says tonight we talked about vegans, witchcraft, and religion. Best live ever. Everything except 90 Day freaking Fiance.
But Saint Anthony has never let me down, and
Neither has Saint Admiral.
ask Cody. Cody, come here.
Cody.
Cody,
Deacon John, what is Cody?
Baptist. It's not a real religion. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Growing up,
I don't
people
pray
like my
No.
dad would find out
But-
people were
wait, wait,
Baptist, and he'd be like, "Oh, you're going straight to hell."
I'm just
Whoa.
kidding.
And that's
I'm
my
just
Jesus.
kidding.
I'm Jesus.
How many times?
I don't pray to other people.
Okay, how many times have I lost something and I prayed to
lot.
Saint Anthony and he finds it
That's actually very true.
every
That's very
time,
true. But you need to pray for your own
every
soul.
time,
'Cause
every
you're
time,
lost.
every
What is
time.
this, John?
That's my headpiece. Watch. He's like, "What is it?"
Something's lost and must be found. Please, Saint Anthony, come around.
See, look how pretty it looks on my head.
You should
See?
lose that.
That's my headpiece. See,
I'm going.
that's
back
my
to
new
bed.
wig.
It's going back to bed.
So now that they made us have a
Have you
deep
got
dive into religion, I can't wait for them to meet and hopefully get laid. Next.
You know that ain't gonna happen because he's like very devout.
But Catholics are like the only, Christians that pray to saints. Like, because in our faith, God has too much in His hands. That's why God gave us the saints that we could pray to, to take the weight off God's shoulders, and that's the truth.
Sometimes I pray to Padre Pio.
That's why people pray to, we do the Hail Mary, like, we pray. There's I had the prayer to the guardian angel, like, angel of God, my guardian dear, to who His love commits me here, ever this night, be at my side, to light and to guard, to rule and to guide. I say that every night. That's a prayer to your guardian angel.
That's
See?
We do. We have saints for every I forgot who you're supposed to pray to, like if you're unemployed and looking for work, and there's just a small little prayer for everything.
I'm gonna pray that we talk about Amanda now.
No, we're on Misha.
Yeah. But do you think that her daughter said something tonight? And he said, well, it's not like he's going to be a real parent.
Right.
And I thought that was strange. And it's like, okay, maybe he's not going to be like a parental unit.
First of all, she's like 30 years old. What does she care?
But I know, but it was just weird. They're like, because they're teenagers, they're like high 20s. But she was like, oh, well, they're not going to be
19
a real
and
parent.
17.
Like, okay, a real
Right.
parent.
You're almost legal. You don't need another parent. Let's move forward.
But I
What's
just
the
thought that
problem?
was weird.
I had no issue with what both of them had to say about their issue with somebody stepping in as a father figure, though.
Yeah,
'Cause
no.
they're older.
I did
I get it.
never have a problem because he was just saying her cat is just like an animal,
Well,
not her baby.
No, I took offense at that.
well, you
I
know
mean,
me. Okay,
you know
fuck
what?
you, cat hater.
Sorry.
Uh,
Fur baby.
I'm like, come on. Don't make me sick my dog on you.
So we find out that Nicola is 46, a virgin, a 46-year-old
Very strange.
virgin. And he lives with his mom, who can't hear anything, so I guess that's okay.
But she's also not that religious, so why would she care if?
No, she's also devout.
Oh, okay. I thought he said that they weren't devout and
Mom's not Catholic. Grandma was. That's where he got it from grandma.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
the
his
mom
is not about that.
No.
So why would mom care if he's dating someone who's divorced?
Right.
Because she's the
Because she's not a virgin. And she was married.
Faith that's there in Israel.
Oh, see, I got that twisted. I thought it was because she's been married, she's divorced, and she's not a virgin.
I think that's her belief there. He's part of the 2% that are Catholic in Israel.
Right.
His mother is not. So I assumed to take that is it's Israel. I don't think
it's gotta be hard, like living in Israel, like right, like in your 2%
maybe
Catholic.
I don't know.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So
they didn't say what the mom was. They just said she wasn't. That he went with his grandma ever since he was little to her Catholic church.
He's a virgin. He's very Catholic. He doesn't want to like sleep with somebody until like they're married.
He does. I think he might be like the Duggars and not do like the whole side hug and not even hold her hand until the wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
And he said like it was 16 years since he last touched a woman. Okay.
He probably only petted her because
kissed. He said,
a virgin.
He said kiss.
He did kiss a woman once.
Okay,
once.
46 years.
16 years ago. So he's like what, like 43 now. So in his like
46. No, he's 46.
Cheryl, I think so. Yeah.
But he looks older than 46, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, he's 46. Yeah, Misha's 43. He's 46. So 16 years ago, at the ripe age of 30, he kissed a girl. He kissed the girl, and he liked it.
There we go.
And like I don't believe any of it.
I do.
So sorry.
I believe him, like in his belief.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that completely. I do believe that. Misha, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't believe it.
They've been friends for 7 years on social media.
And he was saying
all day, every day.
He was saying the Holy Spirit and Christ found her. So, now she gets a clean slate.
Yes, he sees her.
And she's like re-virginized. Well, if only Jasmine knew that. I mean, if Jasmine knew that, then she would not have gotten her her pusetta tightened. And her asshole widened.
I just can't talk about these things. I just can't do it.
Well,
Punana instead.
Her punana.
But didn't he say something like he was trying to bring, was it the novella? The
novena.
The novena. I've never heard of that.
A novena is
You've never heard of a novena?
Yeah, it's very old school.
Like my cousin was sick, so my nonna in Italy started a novena for her, and then it went all over like my town. Like, John, can you explain it in the right words?
A novena is like it's like a 9-week prayer.
And you have to do it the right way. And old school, you have to use a bowl and a towel.
It's very old school. And it's like a 9-week prayer where you do like the there's a bunch of prayers that you just say every day, and it's hours every day.
And you add on to it. And when I was a kid, you actually had to make a bread and use one bowl and one wooden spoon, and every day, like, you had to like stir this bread until the novena was over. It was a whole thing. You had to commit yourself to it.
That sounds like a lot.
It's a
like,
lot, but it's for when
it's like a
you're done.
commitment. Like it's a 9-week commitment.
Yeah, you
like-
have to, but you make it because you're praying for someone's life.
I agree with Zuzu. It sounds like a nightmare.
It's a lot. I've done 2 in my life.
No, Susie, it's 9 weeks. It's not 9 days. It's 9 weeks.
No, it's 9 weeks, Susie.
Yeah, it's a real testament to your faith. I've never even done a novena. I think
I did it twice because one of my cousins had cancer and one has cystic fibrosis, and we did it. My grandma in Italy started it, and we all did it in my family. And it's a lot. Like, it's every day, and you can't just not do it because you don't have time. It's you do it for love, like out of love.
Yeah, no, you do it. Like it's like probably like the biggest thing you do in the Catholic religion. Like
Yeah, and then, like, it crosses oceans. Like there's people all over that do it when you do it.
And it could be like 9 weeks, like, or longer, like, but like it's a real testament to your faith.
Yeah, nove is 9, novena.
So I can't say I've ever done one because I pray every night, and I have my rosary, and
Yeah, but a novena is different, John. Like, they'll send you a list.
No, I know.
When my nonna did it, like, there's an actual piece of paper with the list of everything you have to do.
Yeah.
Every novena is different, don't forget.
So, it's a big deal, a novena. It really is. It's a real testament to you and your faith and what you're praying for. So, I get that. So I don't know, he wants her to get an annulment because, obviously, if you were divorced and you're Catholic, you can't get remarried in the Catholic Church again.
But she's
Which is
trying to get it.
yeah, I've had many friends who are Catholic who got divorced and got remarried in church. But this guy is going to the letter of the fucking law.
Plus, it also depends on the church. Like, I have one church near me who will marry you again, and I have one church near me who will allow you to be a godparent if you didn't make your confirmation. I have another church right near me that if you're going to be a godparent, you have to have every sacrament. So some churches are stricter than others.
Yeah. There was a couple that my parents knew at church. Both of them had been widowed, and they started dating, and they would not marry them in the church because they did not want to go through the annulment. They're like, our spouses have passed. Like, no, you have to have it annulled.
Right.
She was like,
It's not. I don't agree with it, if I'm being honest. But whatever.
Well, I don't either. Not at all.
You can't agree with everything of your religion just because it's your religion. You have to have your own opinion too.
Right. It's like, why don't you just say, give me $1,000 and I'll let you do it.
Yeah, and it's a process. It's a nerve-wracking process, and it's not always going to go through, and whatever.
But this guy, he's gonna wait. He's 46, still a virgin.
I can't even believe it. But all right.
And I don't think that annulment's gonna work out for her. I don't.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. But
I mean, she had 2 kids. I don't know.
They were together for 10 years or
that's why I don't think it's gonna happen.
Annulment is like when you marry somebody, and you never have sex.
That's what it was. I don't know if that's what it is now.
Well, the Catholic Church is not very bendy with their rules. Like, it's pretty much like
Yeah.
in the same way since like Christ died.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm going to hell still. I'm going to hell for being gay. I'm going to go to hell according to my own church, my religion.
So I'm saying, like, you can't agree with,
Well, that's
whatever.
but like I'm just saying, like, me
Oh, I
being
know.
gay
I'm
and
aware.
married to
Yeah.
a man, like
Yeah.
according to my church, which I love and my beliefs, I'm going to hell. And it sucks. And I don't think that's gonna happen, but like I hope it doesn't. Just like when people say in the Catholic Church, like when you kill yourself, like my mom, she's going to hell. She's in hell right now. Another thing, like I hope that
Yeah, I
like,
don't believe in that at all, actually.
No.
Not one bit. I think it's something that was taught to make people not do it, to scare them into
well,
doing it.
that's still in like the scriptures, and
Oh, yeah.
things haven't changed. So if if you're gay, you go to hell. If you kill yourself, you go to hell. I hope that like when I die, I'm in purgatory with my mom, and that's it. Like I'll be happy in limbo with my mom, and I'm good. Like that's it. It's sad. I think about that all the time. I think about it all the time. Like
I see it as being gay is not the unpardonable sin. That's just how I see it.
well, according to the church, it still is.
In my beliefs and what I've I started out in a weird one and then went through a whole lot, and I keep my beliefs are that I don't believe that that's unpardonable sin.
Well, and despite that, like I'm still a proud Catholic, and I will continue to believe in my faith. And even though I'm doomed, I mean, like I'm going into like the afterlife doomed. Really, I'm doomed. But I know that like I was made this way, and I had no choice in the matter. And when I
But
get
being gay is not a venal sin. And venal sins are what you go to hell for. I mean, if you, I'm going back to my Catholic school days, and
yeah, well,
you go to hell for venal sins,
sodomy.
and that's not. I don't know. Like I said,
trust me, like being the gay one, I've thought about, and Pamela, like God is forgiving, like, but God made me this way. Like I felt my whole life that I was gay. I always knew, like I never had any inclination to be with girls or whatever. I've always felt a connection to men. So
and why does God have to forgive being who you are? That's where listen. Again, we're allowed to have our own opinions, no matter what God we believe in and what faith we are. Why does God have to forgive you for being who you are? That's
right.
That's not a sin in my eyes.
Right.
So
and all I know is that, like, I am gay. I know I've been gay my whole life. And
you like cooter or you like dick?
Well,
there you go, Cody. Break it up.
There you go. My husband from the back. So, but like like I'm getting older, and like my family died of cancer, and they started dying between 50 and 60, and I'm 44. So you think about these things as you're nearing certain stuff.
So you like old cooter and old dick.
I actually believe that a person is born gay.
I was
100%.
born this way.
Not a choice.
What I have an
Let's
issue
make a deal
with Christianity, and why I don't go to church, because I don't agree with that, saying that it's that you can make someone that way.
Trust me, like.
But it's not just Catholicism, Judaism, same.
Yeah.
I mean, Muslim, way worse. So it's just I don't know.
Yeah, like in like many Middle Eastern countries,
way worse.
Like you get the death penalty for being gay. Like they kill you.
100%.
They kill you.
Go, if you were gay in Iran, you wouldn't even
They
be on
do
this
death.
live right now.
Saudi Arabia, death.
They throw you off buildings.
You
or
know,
dip you in
so
acid.
and I don't want to get into this because we're gonna go. We're,
Yeah, we were laughing
this
and
is
we
this
just
going down like a
turned
different
into
path. And I don't want to. I don't want to go down there. I don't. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I've always felt this way about myself. I've never had like I never felt a certain way about women, and I've always felt this way about men. And God
that's
made me
it.
this way, so
So you like when
it was
come
never
by
a
and, like,
choice to me.
tweak
Like
your nipple?
nobody would think. Like, listen, if I could do it over,
Can I jostle your
but no,
tatas?
I'm being honest here. Stop. If I could do it over, I would have a wife and like children. I would love that. I would
But
love
then
to
you
have,
wouldn't be
no,
you. But
listen.
then you wouldn't be authentic to
But
you.
if there was another way where like I was raised and born differently, like straight, I would love. Nobody asks for like this lifestyle where like you're different from everybody else. Nobody asks for that. Nobody.
Right.
Why do you want to be born and trying to fight everything, especially when, like, I'm 44, like being gay in the 80s and 90s and horrible. So like I
Right.
would rather have it where like
Your
I
life
had
would have
the
been
wife
easier,
and,
you're
and,
saying.
and the kids and like the white picket fence and all that bullshit. Like
I
I would
wouldn't.
love it.
I would not.
I
wouldn't change anything.
I mean, like, because that's what the norm is.
I
And like,
wouldn't.
I see all my friends and my family who have kids. I always wish I had a kid. I mean, like, I
Well,
always
John, that's what the
Yeah.
norm was. That's not necessarily what the norm is. It's what the norm was.
Well,
And
according
I
to the
have-
church, it's still that same way.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I have plenty of people in my life
Yeah.
that are gay and have children.
My point is that, like, if I had a choice,
Yeah.
I would have
I get it.
chose to be like all y'all, normal,
Normal.
children,
Oh,
normal in the sense like that you're married.
Thank you, Addie.
That you're married to the opposite sex, that you have children, and
No, I
that
get it.
sense normal. Like,
yeah.
and I wish,
Different. It just, yeah, I get what you're saying. It seems more mainstream, easier.
not easier. I just wanted to be like the rest of my family. I was like the fucking one that stuck out like a sore thumb. Like, oh, he's the gay one, and like they think it's like, even like my Brooklyn, this. I have
Oh,
old school.
I know.
I have old school Italian family.
Yep.
Yep. It's very, the fact that
It's
I
next to
married this
impossible.
man in front of
Yep.
my family and had a wedding, like, you don't know what that fucking took from me. You have
I
no
can't
idea.
even imagine like
You
I
have
can't
no
even imagine
idea.
you guys like kissing in front of your family.
When
We did
you have no idea what that
Because even my uncle, like being a gay man and being married, till this day, they've never held hands, even held hands in front of us.
We still don't.
like, you might see me as like gay and
And none of us
flamboyant and like over the top, but like, when it's because I love this stupid fuck over here next to me.
We love him too.
I was with my ex for like
are you talking about?
9 years before I met Cody. And he wanted to get married. I'm like, no.
Can't do
no,
that.
never,
Could never. That's
No.
too out. That's way
No.
too out.
never. And
Just keep it quiet.
Surprise.
You talk about this one? That's what you talk about. You talk about this
There
one.
was no
Scratch my
keeping it
face.
quiet with Cody.
But when when we decided to get married, oh my God, it was hard on me, because my family came. It was Cody's family was in Florida. They didn't show. So it was just my family coming up and my very Italian fucking family. And I said to him, when they now pronounce you husband and husband, I didn't want to kiss him.
We did it.
No, we did.
Well, we gave a peck, like not
But like I said to like, I'm like, let's give each other a high five. Because I'm not even lying.
But in all fairness,
I said like I can't kiss you in front of my family. I can't.
but in all
do it.
fairness, like I'll be honest, when I got married, I told my husband, don't like tongue me or anything because you can't do that in front of Italian families. Like they don't want to see it. There's none of that. So and I wasn't obviously gay, but like I didn't even want to do that. Imagine how you felt.
Yeah, like I said like I'm not kissing you. I'm not kissing you. I'm not doing it. Like I can, I never held a hand. Like, I was very like, people in my family knew, but like, we weren't like, oh, like, no, like, it wasn't like that. No,
I said, oh,
no.
give me that tongue, honey.
No. So they knew we were together, but like, we didn't like brag about it. Like, we were just two guys, right? So when it came to like the wedding and I now pronounce you husband and whatever, I was like, let's just high five each other, and like everybody, all my friends yelled at me. They said, no, you have to kiss them.
Yeah, it's your wedding day. Like frig that.
And well, I mean, it's spaghetti.
Well, not for nothing, but it's 2 hours and 30 minutes into this live. I don't know if we're doing Amanda or not.
No, we had to finish this.
Oh boy.
Yes, move
Oh boy.
Well, listen,
Wow.
listen to everybody who's watching and listening. The point of a recap is to do a recap of the show and then give your own personal experiences on.
Oh, we do that, and it's the best.
So that's what it is. Do you guys want to end it?
No, we could finish Amanda. I'm just kidding.
All right. So Misha, so he's a virgin. She's a devout newbie Catholic,
I'm
and
a virgin.
we'll see how that works out. I don't think she's getting old. All right. So
I don't think so either.
Let's do real quick. Riley went to Vietnam. He wanted a PI
Riley's
on her.
a character.
He wanted to have her followed by a PI agent. He gets there. Then we see her in Saigon. I say Saigon because, like, it's Ho Chi Minh City, but it's Saigon. She's 43. She's a teacher. She was married for 15 years, has 2 daughters, and they fight a lot. And he's flying there in the end, right? We're good with them?
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
let's do
definitely.
that one.
I'll just say one thing. I'm a little confused with why she messaged his dad. Like, what was she trying to do?
I think more of that's going to come out as this goes along, and I'm hoping so
Okay.
because I don't know.
But they didn't say, right? Like, they didn't say why.
No, they haven't said why. Because he's looking for a PI to figure this stuff out. Like, why is he's going there to talk to her, and if he doesn't get answers, he's going to go to the PI.
Yeah, because like, what were the messages like to the
Like
dad?
housewives.
She read some, or the dad read some of them, didn't he? To him before he left. Hi, Cody. Mwah. My Cody.
Sorry, eating a meatball.
Did you cook dinner, Cody?
I'm sorry?
Did you cook dinner?
Yes.
It's so good.
Dinner is like we're eating right now. Is dinner.
So, what's your thoughts on Riley? Cody,
I'm sorry, what?
what's your thoughts on Riley?
Oh, good God. Where to even start?
He definitely like makes me nervous. This guy. I don't know why. He's a little rough.
I can't tell who's the rougher one, though.
Me
No,
neither.
yeah.
I think
Me
she's
neither,
gonna
I'm right there with
a
you.
little rough too. Maybe a more rough.
She might be actually a little bit more dominant than him.
She's definitely spicy for sure.
I mean, really. Can't do that. How dare you?
What's that, John?
Who are you talking about now?
It sucks, like
I'll take
getting
over.
married. Like it did. Like I dreaded it. I like my own
Give me the book.
my
I'll
own
take over.
ceremony. Like I dreaded because like I didn't want my family judging. Like I did. Like I was so like, you know, and like the thing is like, you know, being like, you know, gay in a very big Italian family when you're the only one, you know, like you always want your day.
Ew, why you got this all warm?
You always
Ugh.
want your to get on my seat. Go,
No,
leave. Get out of here.
Why
Go,
you got
bye.
warm soda? That's gross. Yuck. Get a cold one, you nerd.
But like for me, like, you know, you go to your christenings and your weddings and, you know, whatever else that you have to go to, confirmations, whatever, and like families and
That's too much.
like, you know, I always wanted my day. I went to everybody else's, you know, all their events, and like I was like, well, no one's ever gonna come and celebrate my life, you know. Hold on.
I'll take over. Move up. Move.
And
Get
this
out
is-
of my
and
seat.
this is why I don't eat on camera.
Get out of my seat.
Move up.
Because it's embarrassing when Cody feeds you all the time.
But for me, like I wanted my day, like in my family, you know, everyone had their day, weddings, all of it. And I was always the one going there giving envelopes. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy for you. You know, and I wanted my day where my family celebrated me, you know, but I was always like the black sheep because I was the gay one. The only one in my family, a very big Italian family. And I wanted my fucking day. I did. Sorry.
They all came and supported you.
They did. Well,
Uh,
they also stirred up trouble at our
my-
wedding too.
And like a good Italian family at my wedding, I was putting out fires between like, you know, people who had grudges
One
with each
side and the
other.
other side, and yeah.
My fucking cousin Karen had me outside for an hour of my own wedding. 'Cause she was-
Well, then that wouldn't be normal if it didn't happen.
I mean, seriously,
we spent a lot of money
the
on
people-
my wedding.
the
A
people,
lot of money.
When they brought out the cake, they're like, "Where's your husband?" I'm like, "He's outside," and they're like,
The maitre had to find me.
"We're actually cutting the cake now." Like, hello. I said, "Okay."
Because we
hold
got
on."
married at the Stewart Manor Country Club.
He was
and,
looking for him. I was looking for him, and then I finally found him in the parking lot with his cousin because she was all pissed
And
off.
I'm like,
about
we did it. Like
something.
we had like we.
And I'm
we
like, John, we're cutting the cake.
I
Get in
went.
there
I
now."
went as uppity as fucking possible. Like I wanted to show off all my cousins.
Isn't it
and,
the
like
Stuart Thomas Manor?
it's the Stewart Manor Country Club. It's in Stewart
Okay.
Manor, like on the Garden City border. Look it
Mhm.
up. And it's
It was really beautiful.
it was beautiful. It was Christmas
We did it at-
time.
Yep, Christmas time.
And never get married at Christmas, by the way. Worst time to ever get
You don't
married.
get envelopes.
The envelopes are like
Yup. Everybody's broke.
Well, I couldn't give you a big envelope because you know I had to buy gifts for the kids type of shit. You know, so don't ever
They're
get
like, "Oh,
married.
it's Christmas time, so we can't afford like this.
But
this, and
I
that,"
love
so-
Christmas. And like we walked out to like all I want for Christmas is you, like when they announced the bridal party. It was really
Plus
I
also, like,
loved our wedding.
plus also because like your mother's birthday and stuff like
And
that.
it was my mom's birthday too. It was,
So
it
that's
was
why
like a
we
lot.
also picked that date too. You know, so
What, December 18th?
No, that's the wrong date. No.
I'm trying to remember.
But my mom's birthday and you know, I've always loved Christmas and you know, we sat behind a roaring fireplace and it was a beautiful wedding.
white lights
It really
everywhere. It
was.
had white chiffon everywhere. It was Christmas trees everywhere that were decorated. It was
We really
It was
went like we
beautiful.
spent a lot of money on that. Because I wanted it to be like the fucking wedding of all weddings and fuck my family, like and their bullshit. Like I wanted it to like stand alone. Sorry.
John, do you have a DVD? Do you have a DVD of your wedding?
No,
You didn't have a DVD?
we couldn't afford it.
Ah,
We couldn't afford it.
One of my favorite pictures is that black and white one of the two of you.
Yeah, me too.
You know, it was just me and Cody paying for it. We didn't have any help, you know, and it's a lot of money. It was a lot of money.
John, did your dad go to your wedding?
No,
That one is my favorite.
that's our wedding picture.
Yep.
No, and I wasn't talking to him, so
What about your sister?
he didn't go because, like, you know, it's because I wasn't talking to him, and Cody's parents didn't go.
What about your sister?
No,
I know how that feels. No one was at my wedding but me.
and again,
I also have that.
Aww.
Yeah.
You too, Addie?
Yeah.
it was very different because, you know, when we got married, it was, you know, 2011, and I just didn't have a relationship with my sister or my father or anything, and I don't want to say that they didn't come because, like, you know, they were being assholes. No, it's because, like, you know, it wasn't. It just, I wish now we could do it over, and
Same. That's what I wish too.
Are you proposing to me?
I would
again?
have
Get on that knee, John.
I would have loved my sister to be there, and even my father. I would have loved him to be there too. And
John, you're proposing to me again?
I'm being very nosy here, but like now that you talk to your sister, like are you gonna talk to your dad?
Not yet.
No, I didn't mean now. I'm just saying.
I don't know, and I don't want to talk about it. All I know is that I'm grateful that I'm talking to my sister and my stepbrother, and, you know, I don't know what's, you know, maybe down the road.
And cousin.
Yeah, maybe down the road. But it's a lot. It's a lot.
No, it is. It's baby steps.
I think we lost Wicked.
I think Wicked went to sleepy.
Oh.
We have to be dropped down. Wicked, are you dozing off?
You already taken a few, and so did they. So that's all it is, baby. Baby steps. That's all it is, baby.
Oh, John, we don't want this live to make
Oh,
you
shit.
upset. Oh, he was crying.
Yes.
I don't know why he got so upset.
Bad memories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Same thing. I didn't have anybody at mine. It was just me. We had open seating so that.
Did you have
people
your
could just
husband's
spread
family?
out. I'm sorry. I had
you have your
his
husband?
side and our friends from work because we work together.
Wow.
But I did not have my family. They were not approving at the time because I was in a religion that didn't accept me marrying outside of it. So
Wow.
no longer in that religion anymore.
Meanwhile, you're
Yeah.
married how many years?
Now, if I had it, yeah. Well, I'm not in contact with my family now either, but
No, but I'm
Well, I
saying,
am my
look, you're
siblings,
married.
but
But
not
I'm
my-
saying, look, you're married how many years?
we've been married 30. We're going on 33.
So they were wrong.
Yes. So, but I had his family was all there. They helped us out a lot, so it worked out.
The thing is, in my family, and there is a very big division between my mother's side and my father's side. And the politics, I don't, you know, it sucked that Cody's family wasn't there. It's, you know, that was hard.
That was really hard.
because Cody had nobody from his family at our wedding. Not one fucking person. I had what was left of my mom's side, and my dad's side wasn't there. But even if they were there, like it would have been uncomfortable because.
But like you said, you went to your mom's side. Your sister was raised by your dad, so you guys got to split.
Well, there's a lot of politics into that.
You gotta love a Chips Ahoy. Come on.
But
It's a Chips Ahoy.
trust me, I wish that things would have went differently at our wedding.
I enjoyed it. I'd do it again.
And Brooklyn, like Italian families, there's so much fucking
Yep.
grudges
Yep.
and
But my mom, her mom died really young. There was 4 babies. My mom was the oldest of 4. My grandfather was only 28, and my grandma was 25, and she had a brain aneurysm, and she died. The youngest was 3 months old. My mom was the oldest, and she was 8. And like,
who's
my
wallowing?
What?
Wallowing doesn't help anything.
I'm not even going to look at that because I was telling my story. So years ago, they tried to keep the kids together. Like my grandfather, he was young and all his sisters were like, we'll take one. And my grandfather said, no, I have to keep them in the same house. I can't split them up. And he did. And it wasn't easy. But I wish that would have been for you. I wish you guys would have been kept together.
Let's get off this stuff. Let's get to Amanda, please. Let's finish this.
Oh, really?
I just blocked Zeus, so Zulu, whatever this fucking I just said. Addie, I don't know if it's one of your people. Is that one of your people? I just blocked them on my end. You can still talk on your chat. I don't have time for that. Sorry. I honestly don't even know how we got here.
It was one of Addie's friends.
But they wanted to be an asshole, so fuck you. All right, so Amanda and Razvan.
Razvan wakes up nice and early with a big old hickey on his neck. So very 19, circa 80.
He hates that she wears socks. I wear socks to bed. I have socks on all the time.
I
wear socks
have, like,
all
a
the
blanket
time. I wear
covering me.
socks to bed. Like my feet are ice cold all the time.
We're
never
smokers. You
barefoot.
have to wear socks to bed. We have no circulation.
I am never barefoot. So he's yelling at her for like not wearing socks to
And I am
bed.
so glad he wears socks because his feet look like eagle talons. Like they are just
Oh my god! Thank you so much
they
more.
look like
Cody.
like really like wow. And I always make fun, like every time he like changes like his socks and stuff, I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, look at those little chicken toes. Like, what is that? Sorry, it's the truth.
I have pretty feet.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I don't think you
No,
do. Not
they
after
look
what
like-
Cody
no,
said.
They look like little drumsticks, like and they look like chicken feet. Mine, I walk around barefoot all the time.
Fighting
I can't
words.
stand it. And I have small little toes and everything. But John, oh no, his feet like they could like literally reach out and grab you. You know that I always say that.
That's great.
Right, Souza? There you go. No, I'm flat-footed also.
Yes.
I'm completely flat-footed. Like I have no arch in my foot. It's like I am flat fucking footed. Like Cody's feet look like chicken feet. Like you want to make fun of feet, fucker? Cody's feet are like this. Pop, 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 pop. This is how he walks. Pop, 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 pop. That's how Cody
I
walks
walk on
with
my
his
toes
arch.
because I used to be a gymnast. Yes, I have.
When were you a gymnast, Cody?
When I was younger.
What year?
Between 9
And what year?
and 13.
And 9 and what did you do as a gymnast, Cody? What you
Walked on my toes. That's why I can point them. That's why I can pick up things with them, John.
Ew, get your ugly girl.
Finding
feet
That's
out
out.
why I can pick them up.
Gymnast
And
years
point
Ew,
them.
get
now?
away from me.
I can point and pick up things. You
Are you just finding out about his gymnast years?
No, he's a liar.
No, he knows it.
He went to like gymnastics Tumbersalt Academy like for like for like 2 months. That's what he did.
No,
So
Well, I wear socks every night to bed.
okay, so Cody, the gymnast, do a front layout for all of us to watch right now.
honey.
It should
give
be
me a
easy.
bigger house.
You're a gymnast.
Give me a bigger house.
Do
Go,
a front
Cody.
layout.
Go,
I
Cody.
do it
Go,
right
Cody.
here.
Go.
Room.
Should I get
What?
Torrance on here?
What do you want?
Should I get Torrance Shipman to get to
Show me your cartwheel, John. Show me your.
I never said I was a
show me
gymnast,
your
asshole.
one hand,
I never said I was a gymnast.
I never
Front
said
layout.
I was. I said
Front layout.
I did gymnastics.
Front
That's what I did.
layout.
Let's go outside. I'll show you. If I break my fucking neck.
Yeah, that's
No, don't do
Yeah.
it.
I said when I was in my younger years. I didn't say when I was 39.
right. So between the
Okay.
years of 9 and 13, you were like you were the Kerry Struggs of fucking Vero Beach.
I never said that.
You were the
Of
Mary
Vero
Lou of
Beach.
Florida.
I'm dead. I'm
Never-
dead. I'm dead. Of Vero Beach.
Never said that, honey. Bun.
Come on, you were an all-star gymnast. You could certainly show people on this live
You
some of
are
your
giving me more
gymnastical
credit.
skills.
I love it, but you are giving me way too much.
I
credit.
played tennis my whole life. I can show you how to hit a backhand or a forehand or a volley or a lob or a serve right now in my old age. You as a gymnast, she can show some of these people who are watching what you can do as a gymnast. You were there for how many years, you said?
I was there for 3 years.
3 years.
Rosa,
3
I read
years.
your comment. I'm gonna
And
make
was
him read it
Bella
later.
Lugosi training you? You know,
She was.
he was.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh my
He had a
god.
good head on his shoulders.
Oh my
I
god.
really didn't know. You know that for 3 years. You know that. Stop making fun of me.
So she wears socks, and so do I to bed. Don't think it's that big of an issue. I think they're cute.
You know I did it. You can call my
Sorry,
phone.
Cody's now asking the Romanians for
I'm
like
stretching.
amnesty, so it could be on their on their gymnastics team.
You would shit if I did a fucking.
I would
backflip.
shit. I would shit right here on this chair if you did it.
I can do a
Cody, don't even try it. You're gonna hurt or
you
break
could do
something.
a cartwheel.
No. And this. little
Oh my
tiny
god, who in the
house,
chat
look
can
at
do a
that.
cartwheel?
I only got 5-foot ceilings, and I only got like.
Cody?
So your
In the
rate,
hallway.
Cody,
you
do
as a
not do
gymnast,
it.
that you can do a cartwheel.
With my toes pointed
So let's see it.
and my legs actually in a.
He's
car-
gonna break something, and you're gonna regret it.
a little frumpy up one.
Guys, what year is it? It's what is it? 2023, 2024. You're gonna see Cody on the U.S. gymnastics team.
Yes, you will.
He's gonna be the new Kerry Struggs, whatever her name was, the Mary Lou Retton. Go ahead. What Shannon was Shannon? What was her name? Shannon.
I can't think of it.
Shannon. What was her name?
Wicked, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
She said, "I'm falling asleep." Lord.
So, Wicked, what's your opinion about the socks?
About the socks, I think it's weird. I don't like having my feet covered.
Shannon Miller.
Although-
Thank you, Susie Bella. Thank you, Shannon Miller.
Oh,
The
my
ne-
good friend.
The next, your good friend Shannon Miller.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
my
you
good
you go to
friend.
bed with no socks.
Cody and Shannon Miller
Yeah,
trained
That's my
together.
husband.
They did. Cody and Shannon Miller are like this. They're thick as thieves.
I just
Oh,
saw
gosh.
yesterday.
And even if I put socks on, it's the second my feet start getting warm, I take them off.
Wow, yeah, my husband can't wear socks either. I love socks to bed.
I wear socks all the time. You will never see me barefoot. The only time you will see me barefoot is when I'm in the shower.
Or like if I'm at the pool or something.
Even at the beach, when we go to the beach, I wear sneakers and socks.
Really?
You will never catch. You will never see me in a sandal. Fuck.
Why? I need an explanation. I'm sorry about that, but I do. Do we
Well,
have to send you super chats for feet pics?
Ew. So okay, so Razvan doesn't like that she sleeps with socks on.
He's cute. He's got a hot body.
You
I'll
got
tell you
tired
that.
out like the cartwheel you never
I
did.
I had to stretch because I
You
got
stretched
room.
out and you didn't do the cartwheel, and now you're tired.
I tried to do the cartwheel, but I said I ain't
Why
got
don't you
room in
show
there.
those 4 gold medals you got from Sydney?
4? That's it? Oh, please.
The king of the
Don't
floor exercise he
underestimate
is.
Good night, J Freak.
I always have socks on. Always. Like I said, if I don't.
Because you have chicken claws.
Okay, bitch. Oh, we lost Wicked. She passed out. Okay. Addie, you still there? Oh, we lost Addie too. Brooklyn, you there?
Down to me.
Well, and then there were 2.
And
Okay.
then there were 2.
So then
Listen, Razvan's hot. He's got a hot body. There's not one thing wrong on that whole body. I don't care what you say.
Sorry, I was handling something.
No,
with a
you
friend.
could use like some slight rhinoplasty if I'm being critical.
Sorry, Addie. That was your friend with the comment, right?
Yeah. I don't
Wait,
know what
which
happened.
comment? The one
I
I
went to the
blocked?
bathroom and then came back and there was I go, what did I do? I deleted somebody.
So no, he's good looking. He has a nice body. You only take unbutton 1 button, unbutton 2 buttons, unbutton 3 buttons, and like Amanda, like as my grandma would say, like has a puss on her face all the time while she's there.
Yeah, she always looks like she's not happy.
Yeah, like does your family say that to you? Like, get that puss off your face.
Yeah, like you have a puss face.
Yeah, like my grandma would say, like when I wasn't happy, she goes, "Wipe that puss off your face."
It's true though. She's got a puss face. She's got a puss face.
She does have
And
a puss
I
face.
think-
She does.
I think that it was too soon to go travel and jump in bed with someone because it was. And I keep thinking about what Julie said on your panel. She wanted the D. But you traveled there, now you're with him, and now you're feeling all kinds of feelings because your husband's only dead 5 days.
5
And-
days, legit, like literally
Yeah.
5 days.
Yeah. And now you're like, wow, like I'm here with this guy and my husband's gone and I feel weird about it. And you should.
And you could tell he just wants to be on TV, like in like him going in like with his like white Calvin Klein like boxer briefs, like going into the bed with his cut body, and like he's like, oh, you don't want any of this, and then like oh, she was sucking on my neck, and she made me super horny.
Yeah, I saw that. Saw that big hickey.
And
Very, very, very 8th grade.
That was very unfair. The hickey stuff for him.
Yeah, like come on, like what's that about? You're in bed with him. You didn't sleep on the couch. You're in bed with him, sucking on him all night. But then you're like, I won't have sex with him. Well, what the frig is the difference?
why are you there?
Gonna
Yeah,
torture
really.
him till
I mean, I'm on Razvan's side on this.
Yeah,
one
I
because,
kinda
he
am
went
too.
there.
Yep.
And
she's in it for
and then
the
now
film.
she's feeling guilty, as you should. You should feel guilty for being there. Your husband, like, the grass hasn't even grown over his burial site yet. Like, it's still moist, the dirt on top of his coffin.
I
Okay.
try to like put myself in her shoes. Like I'm with my husband since I'm 17, and like if something gospel happened to him, like it would take me years before I know it before I could be with someone. And then when I would compare everything to my husband. So I can't imagine, a month later. I don't know. She shouldn't be there.
She
You can
should.
see it all over her face.
And now the kids are saying, like, well, daddy's dead. You
Yeah.
know,
Very, very strange.
she's screwing up her kids so bad, and I lost both my parents when I was 9. You know,
It's very
so, like,
strange.
you know, her kids are 7 and 4, I think. You know, and I got both my parents taken away from me, so I know what that's
Yeah.
like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, at least they have like one parent. And it's insane to me that she decided that this was a good idea to go on this show
Yeah.
and to be with this man and travel there. But then she's like, like, you know, well,
Then we see the clip, you know, for the next show of her saying, "What if I go home early?" Well, you just got there a day ago. So if you're already thinking of going home, why'd you go? And make a 3-week ticket.
and this guy has like cameras all over his apartment. Like it looked like if I walked in there, I'm like, I'm walking into a porn studio. Really, that's what I would have felt like. You know, like,
Yeah.
like, you know.
I don't think that's his apartment. I think he rented an Airbnb for a week. It's too perfect looking. It's in the best part of town. It's all white and clean. I honestly don't even think that's his apartment.
I could agree with you on that one. Yeah,
I
I
don't.
could believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
You
kind
know,
of
so he takes her to like Old Town, you know, Bucharest or whatever, and like, you know, these are the clothes that we wear, like with the dances, which are, you know, and she's like, I don't care. And you know, he gives her like, you know, I have to ask you a question, and she's like, okay, she thought he was like, you know, pop the question, right? She's like, oh no, 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 no. And like, here's the key to my apartment. She's like, well, you know, I'm not coming back here again, so I really don't need it. And then behind her back, he scheduled interview to get his American tourist visa so he can go there. Like Usman Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
So-
It's just, I don't know. Not going to work out.
And here we are watching them on TV, a real fucking story here. Like, why did you go if you're going to be that miserable? Why, you know, you could tell she's feeling guilty, right?
Absolutely.
Why did you go? Why did you leave your kids a month after their dad just died? You know, they're carrying his like cremated box around. Look, daddy's still here with his picture on it. Oh my god, she's fucking up her kids so bad. Like so bad. So bad. Like I feel like Shannon from OC. I don't know. You know. And it is what it is. You know, and she's like, well, if you come, you know, I can't have you come to like the States and you be here, but like, you know, you're there and your parents are your kids are seeing you sleeping in his bed, and the son is saying like, well, where's daddy? Like, you're not daddy. Like, you know, so many red flags.
Totally.
But
Just
whatever.
heads up, my phone's dying, so if I cut down, that's why. Just
No, we should. It's 3 hours. We're at the 3-hour point
Yeah.
on this one, so let's just end it.
This was a great live, I have to tell you.
Was
Fun.
it? I'm not
Yeah, it
sure.
was.
Was it a great live?
Yeah, and I just counted. You got like 19 super chats, which is so freaking
I
nice.
don't care
Thank
about
you,
the
everyone.
money of the super chats. Like, was it a great live? Like,
Yeah, but
like,
my point is like how awesome are these people? Like, thank you so much.
no, I appreciate that. All of that.
Oh my god, you're the best people in this chat.
We do, and
But I thought it was a great live. We talked about everything. I laughed my ass off. We laughed, we cried.
Hopefully,
Danny, Vivi,
thoroughly all of that. Yes.
Yep.
So, tomorrow night, I don't know what will be live on. I don't know. Something. You know, it's this week is a crazy week for me. And if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But this is a crazy week for me this week. So there's a lot going on, and
Can get through it. Come out the other side.
Night, Susie B.
Amen. So everybody have a great night. I will see you tomorrow for
Good night,
what
guys. Love you
more
all.
shows that we talk about.